pick up some yards there. Brings up 3rd down, and we'll call it 12.
Little tunnel screen to the 6'4", 210-pound receiver to Cedarian Morgan. Trying to make something happen. I really like the play call. See us come back to that one again, Brett.
3rd down is going to be some movement up front.
Still a high snap there, though, and you got Kingston back there at 6'3", Brett. A high snap to him is a high snap. Elijah had to go up for it, and you know, we've talked about that over the years. Just consistent snaps back there from center is so needed in any type of football. I mean, if you are slowing down the process of the play based off of the quarterback having to make a miraculous play just to keep the football in his hands.
Right.
And there we go, going back another 5 yards with another penalty, Brett.
Yeah. Just a note, Kane, back in the station, might need a little bit more volume for me. Randy's good, and then we'll try Faith here in a little bit. High snap here on 3rd down. Kingston Free are going to dump it out to Cedarian Morgan. 15, 20, 25,
Watch out.
30, 35, 40,
Watch out.
45 midfield.
Here he goes.
45, 40,
Let's go.
35,
He's a 5-star.
30.
He's the best player.
And he's gone. Cedarian Morgan. Touchdown, Wildcats. Little screen pass to the right on 3rd and 17. And Cedarian Morgan takes it to the house. 6-0 Wildcats lead.
Top recruit in our school's history and the #1 recruit in the state of Alabama at 6'4", 210. Alabama commitment. Catches it on that right sideline at about the 28, 30-yard line. Cuts it back across the grain after an arm tackle is not going to get him down.
No.
If we have a whole bunch of arm tackles on that big beast this year, he's going to do that every single contest. A beautiful run and a great start to the season for our Wildcats.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That officially goes down, and I'll come to Coach Coleman for the stats on that one, but that'll go down as an 80-yard drive because the Wildcats started 1st and 10 from the 20. That's an S&S Discount Tire Pros touchdown there for the Wildcats. Cedarian Morgan did not take him long to get, and this extra point is blocked. And I think that was a snap issue possibly and caused a low kick. And, again, Wildcats, though, take the opening drive down. Coach Coleman.
Yeah, that's easy. Yeah, that's easy. 3 plays, 80 yards, with Morgan really taking it 85 because of the penalties on 1st down.
Yeah, I mean, got off to a rough start. I mean, high snap, equipment issue.
Yep.
Then a high snap, and you set up 2nd down, and it just wasn't off to the start you want, and then continuing to go to that screen game, that heavy pursuit, Randy, from Opelika, trying to be aggressive and catching them off guard and getting them in space, and that's what Cedarian Morgan can do in space.
Well, the thing I saw in pregame is their matchup with their secondary with our receivers from a size standpoint, and you will very seldom hear this with Elliott City matched up with Opelika. But they're mini-mites over there compared to these receivers that we've got running around out there. And so, Brett, the problem is if you bring somebody forward, you're going to hit them over the top with that sophomore quarterback that we got. So trying to keep everything underneath kind of reminds me back when Corey Milner was playing against Central Clay, and Danny just sent everybody back 25 yards and said, I don't care what y'all do. You ain't going to hit that again.
Yeah, you ain't gonna burn me.
And so you've got a little of that tonight, but a very good play call right there to get off to a great start.
Colin Murphy's got a big kick right here, and this one's going to go into the end zone for a touchback, so 2 touchbacks. And we will go down to the sideline and try Faith here in just a little bit to kind of catch up with. That had to energize our football team down there. Cedarian Morgan broke 3 or 4 tackles, just a good calm play from Kingston pre-year. You got to remember this kid won a state championship as a freshman quarterback last year. So cool, calm, collected. Wildcats now go on defense for the first time.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Hello, I'm Karen Chanel, your State Farm agent in Alexander City, Alabama, and the greater Lake Martin area. I want to talk to you a little bit today about your discounts. How many of you are entitled to discounts that you may or may not be receiving? One of the easiest discounts on your homeowner's insurance is that of having a fire extinguisher. Coupled with a deadbolt lock and a smoke alarm, that gives you an automatic discount on your homeowner's policy.
Benton Clearing and Grading is Cody and ALD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call ALD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton Clearing and Grading.
Did you know that Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air service fee is good for 30 days for all 4 trades? That's right. If we service your home's electric, plumbing, HVAC, or garage doors, we will come back within 30 days for any of the 4 trades at no additional cost to you. A licensed and trained Dixie technician will service your home with our signature warehouse on wheels, and all work will be backed by our 100% satisfaction guarantee. What are you waiting for?
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
Prime Steakhouse in Stillwaters is the place everybody's talking about. Find out for yourself and try the best steak on the lake. Prime Steakhouse and Catering, located in Stillwaters, open to the public.
When you need an automotive hero, you got to call S&S Discount Tire Pros. With locations in Alexander City and Dayville, we are here to serve you today. From quick services like oil changes and tire rotations to in-depth automotive repairs such as suspensions, brakes, and tune-ups, S&S can take care of all your tire needs. You just have to focus on what's important and love the drive. Call S&S Discount Tire Pros today. We are automotive heroes, and we are here to serve you.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
Possession play for the Bulldogs. Trips to the top, one down here to the short side as they move left to right. He takes the snap. Christian's back there. He's got him he's going to throw it down. Incomplete.
Christian Smith moves over from running back. We've seen Christian also at outside backer before. Just a great body. Christian's 6'1". Brett went to his middle school game. He called me after it and he said, Randy, this Christian Smith kid, he's going to be something special.
Stud.
He's going to be a stud. And he's playing defensive end.
Right.
He can move all around on the field. And he shot out of a cannon on this left side back in the backfield. And it was a very clear hold.
And he still made the sack. I mean, that was going to be intentional grounding anyway. So there's multiple penalties there on that play. But the Wildcats, Randy, right now aggressive. Coach Michael Hale, known for an aggressive style defense. Coach Johnson says, look, I have to calm him down sometimes on blitzes. But that time, Christian did a great job getting off the end there and getting back there and getting his hands on Colby Key.
You can tell you how impressed they are with Beasley's leg. Look how deep BJ is back here. This is not a normal look for a punter when you see this, but dynamic return man and BJ Bedgood in the back.
Stands at the 20 to punt it. Wildcats, and he gets an end-over-end kick. He's going to have to let it hit, and not much you can do. He's going to kind of settle down right there around the 26-yard line.
Not sure they had him positioned where he wants to be.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
just the visual was maybe 8 or 10 yards off for
Right.
BJ. You know, that's one that I want 6 with the football in his hands
Yes.
on that one.
Yeah.
That one didn't have great hang time, and so I'm sure that's something, initial punt of the season, but how fortunate are we to have a receiver and a return man and a starting cornerback in B.J. Bedgood on this football team.
Loaded team for sure. Wildcats lead at 6-0. That is your all-clear Plumbing and Air score right now. 8:27 to go in the first quarter. Wildcats second offensive possession coming up. Going to split 2 to the top. That's Bedgood and Morgan. One receiver down here to the bottom.
Single coverage up top. They do have a safety over the top.
But he ain't close enough.
Going back off about 10 yards, 7 or 8 yards off of Morgan.
And somebody moved up front. I don't know. There was a shift right before the snap by Opelika. So
yeah,
don't know
it's going to be our left
exactly,
guard
you know,
on this side,
moved.
and Daniel Burns not happy.
8:26 to
with
go
the one
here in the
beside
first
him there.
quarter, 6-0. Wildcats later going to cost us 5 again. So we, again, second offensive possession, still trying to work some bugs out. This has not been smooth, although we were able to make one big play and score a touchdown. Still trying to settle in here. This place is packed. Both sides of the field. Start of the
Still got a few hundred behind the fence waiting to get in on our side. I knew it would be.
first down and 15 now, back to the 20-yard line, moving right to left. They did it again, and they blew it again. They're moving right before the snap.
Can you do that?
You know, there's a new rule coming, guys, in college football. You
Right.
cannot do that, and you cannot, you know, force someone to flinch or lean toward the line. Opelika is moving right before the snap, and they've cost us twice. And Coach Johnson's coming out to talk to officials right now because they're going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
And Coach Johnson not happy with the way this is being called right here. 8:24 to go, and there's a timeout on the field. The Wildcats are going to spend a timeout. That is a Scooter's Coffee timeout. We'll take a break with them. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Forbes Auto Sales, Highway 280 in Kellyton, Alabama is home-owned and home-operated. If you're looking for tires, they have it. If you're looking for a vehicle, they have them. Great selection. Always out looking for more just for you, the customer. And if you're looking for service, whether you buy the vehicle from them or whether you buy the vehicle somewhere else, they do service work and got a great crew there. Keep us in mind. Don't you go by Forbes Auto Sales on Highway 280 in Kellyton today.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
Alex City Food Shop on the corner of Highway 280 and Airport Drive offers you the best convenience for your fuel up and go needs. Whether a quick snack on the go, cold beverages for the party or tailgate, or just a quick fuel up, you can expect a friendly staff and a fully stocked snack and drink section, all in the heart of Alexander City. Alex City Food Shop, your locally owned full-service gas and convenience store that offers value in all we do.
Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street has been a staple here for decades, taking care of our community families from prom time, wedding days, picking up a friend on a bad day, happy times, and sad times. Grace's is involved in our community with more than just beautiful flower arrangements, but also the love they put in them. Keep this number handy, 256-234-4238 for Grace's Flowers in Alexander City. Call 256-234-4238.
The The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
Amanda Scroggins with RE/MAX Around the Lake will cover every inch of Lake Martin's 880 miles of shoreline to find your family's dream home. Amanda's experience is top-notch, and she is consistently a top 10 RE/MAX agent in the state of Alabama. Her love for her clients is sincere and from the heart. Call her today at 256-749-6634 or visit her website, amandascroggins.com, today.
Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you're looking at the outside right now. Let's come on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
8:24 to go here in the first quarter. Wildcats up on top 6-0. First offensive possession, big play there for Cedarian Morgan. 80-yard touchdown pass from Kingston Preyer there on a little screen pass out of the right, and man, he made 2 or 3 guys miss. Took it to the house.
Well, you know who is the happiest man in the stadium, though, is Kingston. You know, you'll look down at the stats.
No
he's 2
that.
for 2, and he's thrown for 85 yards, and I'm not sure he's thrown one more than 10 yards down the field so far. So these receivers will pad your numbers. And
absolutely.
But good timing back there
Very.
for Kingston, getting it out there on that right side, and way too much cushion. But you look at those 3 receivers, including Eric Young up top. Eric's a burner.
Yeah, he
and,
is.
So give them the opportunity
Here
to
we
make
go.
plays.
Shotgun snap, going to hand it off up the middle. Found a little bit of a seam up to the 20-yard line. So fighting for that lost yardage on a couple of penalties there on 1st and 20. So a good run up the middle, gets it back to the 20-yard line. Pickup of about 5. Second down and 15 coming up.
I'll brag on my friend, Big Zy Calhoun. Zy is about 5'3", 225, playing center right now. And Zy's been around us since he was about 7. With Trey being in a basketball court. So I'm proud of Zy for being out there.
Shotgun formation, going to take the snap. Kingston's going to look to load up. Now he's going to take off and run, and is upended across the 25, 27-yard line and had B.J. Bedgood wide open. He will look at the film on that and want that one back. And Coach Johnson saying you got to look downfield right there. B.J. had broken free, and he would have walked into the end zone for a touchdown. But nevertheless, 3rd down and 8 coming up. Another positive play to the line of scrimmage. A hard snap count now. Going to look to the sideline, waiting for the play. Wildcats will split forward, 2 to either side. Ball in the middle of the field. Preyer takes the snap, going to step up in the pocket. He's going to take off and run. He's going to be brought down from behind at the 32, 33-yard line. Going to be short of a Wildcat first down. They're flushing him up inside the pocket, Randy. He's feeling the pressure. So it'll be 4th down and 2. Wildcats going to roll the dice here, or will they punt the football? And I think they will punt the football, and they'll bring Carson Spears out to punt this thing away. Again, started 1st and 20, ended up at 4th and 2. So you eliminate these penalties, these mistakes, try to get your feet under you, and you can move the football here, obviously, against this Opelika Bulldog defense tonight.
Kicking game's going to be important. Need Dennis to get a good snap back there. And Spears to get a good kick off. It's going to be an important unit as Elijah comes onto the field late. He'll look to get set.
They haven't even started the play clock yet, though.
Yeah, just poor communication over here on the sideline, and this is their first game too. So
right.
You got to clean a lot of things up around. And you know, Elijah playing so many different positions, Brett, expected to be over here in the defensive huddle to kind of get some change-ups there, and then having to go out there on the field for many special teams is difficult, extremely difficult when you're on every special team.
How many penalties do we have now?
5.
I mean, and we're
5 for
6:20 to go in the first quarter.
25 yards.
Wildcats going to be backed up to punt this, and Carson Spears stands at the 15.
Great snap.
Going to get this one off.
Good kick.
Punt from Carson Spears there. Going to get it down there to the 40. Fair call. What a great punt there by Carson Spears. 6'11", going to swing the field position.
What happened?
Did we punch somebody? I didn't see it, but
the snapper
turn around, and I see down there a penalty flag late. Yeah, and
yeah, going to get Gamble Dennis with that call, and after a perfect snap back on the punt, though, and going to give up a big chunk of yards. So it's going to be great field position right here for the Bulldogs on their second offensive possession of the ball game. Got 6:11 to go here in the first. Wildcats lead 6-0 on an 80-yard touchdown reception by Cedarian Morgan on the opening drive. Brett, they changed some things up defensively there. I thought you called it well. Trying to come from the edge, not giving Kingston time to roll the pocket by himself times, having to step up in the pocket. Both times I think he had BJ open, but didn't give himself enough time to sit in there and try to find BJ. And trust me, I'm sure BJ let him know over here on the sideline.
He got to feel a little bit of that patience, and there's a stop in play. We'll go down to the sideline here in just a little bit with Faith about around the 2-minute mark. Get an update from her down there because Wildcats got to clean some penalties up, and I know she's been able to hear from some of the coaches down here. And that's what you expect. We talked about it first game. You're going to have some issues with some communication and getting some guys in and out, but the Wildcats way too many penalties here in this first quarter. But the Wildcats do have a 6-0 lead with 6:11 to go here in the first quarter. We want to thank our sponsors out there. All of our first downs are brought to you by C&T Electric. Service you deserve, quality you expect. Obviously, our timeouts, we just took one. Scooter's Coffee is bringing you our timeouts. We hope to have a ton of S&S discount tire touchdowns this year, Randy. We look forward to that. Already won here on the first offensive possession of the season with Cedarian Morgan. But the penalty, personal foul, brings it over into Wildcat territory inside the 45 down to around the 46, 47 is where they're going to put the ball down.
Brett, not overly hot tonight, but humid.
It's very humid.
And I'm old, and I'm feeling it. And but the great thing about this turf is field, though, is if that sun hasn't bared down on it all day, it makes a difference.
And we'll ask Faith a little bit about the temperature down there on the field a little bit later on. Handoff up the middle, broke some tackles, got down to around the 41-yard line, so a good run there on first down for the Bulldogs. Going to say they picked up about 4. That'll bring up 2nd down and 6.
Another good stop by middle linebacker B.J. Hicks, coming up low, getting down, getting him to the ground. This is one thing about Opelika backs, always big, physical backs back in the backfield, and they've got 3 or 4 of them that they're rotating in and out here tonight.
Shotgun snap, going to hand it on. No, swing pass, broke one tackle, broke another down the sideline. Going to pick up an Opelika first down. And broke that initial tackle, was able to get down the sideline.
Our corner doing a really good job of taking on the block, but losing outside containment. Cut it up the sideline. We have a missed tackle back in the secondary, and that is a first down gain, taking it down to the Wildcat 35, 1st and 10 from there. 5:38, clock is stopped here in the first quarter. Wildcats lead 6-0.
Send a man in motion and going to swing it out here in the backfield. Got his receiver. That's a hold right there. They called it. Yeah, it's coming back. He's going to score, but they're going to bring that one back. Penalty flag back here at the 35. They can lay off the train horn. They can turn the lights back on because that one's coming back. 5:27 to go. Massive handful of jersey right here.
Yeah, I mean,
and Opelika, do they not realize that it's a penalty?
They know now.
Well, I mean, let's come on back, guys. That one don't count. So we'll try again.
Yeah, it's a mugging. I mean, Coach Moore, you can complain until your heart's content, but this is a straight mugging on this right sideline.
Yeah, it's maybe the most no-brainer call that you can have, and they can boo.
Yeah, they can boo
to
all
their
long.
heart's content, like you said.
I mean, he had 2 handfuls of jerseys.
Well, I mean, when
BJ.
he cut back inside, he spun him around. So, I mean, there's really no argument there. And, look, when it happens to us, we get a little upset too, but that's what it is. Wildcats lead at 6-0, 5:27 to go. But what they are doing is getting it out on the corners now, Randy, and that's a couple of times now that Jalen Washington.
Yeah, they're going to get them 15, and they deserve it. I mean, enough's enough.
Just acting.
You know, after you've let them know that you're upset with it for about 3 or 4 minutes.
Right.
It's a 15-yarder, and you deserve it. You've earned it. And when you go back and watch the film, I mean, when you're all the way across the way and you got a mugging over here on the opposite sideline, I think I'd probably let it sit for a minute.
Still.
Well, I mean, he's more than welcome to, but I'd give him 15 more. Maybe it was just
I think it was a sideline warning.
Sideline warning.
We get it back to the 45, so it'll be first down and 20. 2 down here to the bottom, 2 to the top.
Going to have to get off blocks, though.
Key
They're
in
going to come
the
back
shotgun.
to it again.
Wildcat shift, bring some pressure right there. Key's wrapped up.
Good
Got
job,
him back
Charlie.
here at the 48. The ball came out. The beanbag on the turf, but he fell back on it. But he took a shot back here at the 48-yard line. And the Wildcats getting pretty good pressure here so far early in this game.
Another one of those kids been in the gym with us for a long time, Charzell Davis. He's only a sophomore, 6'2", 285. We're lucky enough to be coaching his younger brother that's going to be an absolute stallion. I'll go ahead and tell everybody what's coming there. But Charzell has put on how much weight since last year, 40 or 50 pounds, Brett.
To look at what
and
he's
just so
listed.
physical, 285.
Yeah. Here we go. Going to be second down and 24 after the penalty bag. A little whoopee pass in the middle. Cuts outside. And they're going to tackle him about around the 45-yard line. So good containment. Brings up 3rd and a mile for the Bulldogs. They're going to say 3rd and 19 officially here. 4:28 to go in the first quarter. Wildcats lead at 6-0.
And my first chance to talk about the great Charles Chappelle. 6 foot, 210. The MVP of the state championship game in Class 5A last year, where he had 14 tackles and an INT. Finished the season with 114 stops. I love the way he goes about his business, too.
Man, they got us in the neutral zone there. Hard count over there on the right side.
on the right side.
So that'll give them 5 more, but our penalties have just been atrocious here in the first quarter, and it's still 4 minutes to go. Faith down on the sideline here in just a minute. We've got to talk about these penalties and what the coaches are saying. We'll hit you up here in just a second. 3rd down and 14, 4:07 to go here in the first quarter. It is an issue. We're helping the Bulldogs offensively kind of move closer to the first down mark. 3rd and 14 now. Key in the shotgun. Drops back. Got some time. Going to dump it out across the middle. He's got his receiver. 35 down to the 30. And going to be short of a first down. Take what you get.
I tell you, he's right there at the sticks. He may be a half yard short.
We'll see where they're going to move that one down to. It's going to be like 3rd down and 2, maybe 3 coming up.
No, it's 4th.
I mean, 4th down and 2 is what they'll put on the board. 3:43 to go here in the first quarter, and Key will go under center and I formation. Got to be disciplined here. Probably for a hard snap count. Not going to go ahead and snap it. Over here right side, big Bulldog. 20 balls on the ground. I don't think we ever saw it. They fell on it. The ball was laying on the turf at the 15-yard line, and we had nobody to pounce on it. Laid down there probably a good 2 or 3 seconds.
Who hit him?
It was coming up from the secondary.
Oh, man.
I think it was Elijah that made the stop. And very heady play to get that hand in there and knock it. But big Blake Johnson, Brett, I'm going to need some glasses to tell you how much he weighs.
You
245 pounds at fullback.
Well, 1st and 10 now at the 15. Going to hand off to the fullback again.
Good stick by Poochie.
But he's still fighting forward. Going to pick up about 4 down to the 11-yard line. 2nd down coming up. Bulldogs threatening here with 2:55 to go in the first quarter. Wildcats lead at 6-0. We have had a boatload of mistakes here in the first quarter. One big play from Cedary Morgan from Kingston Pre-Year is the difference in the ball game right now. Opelika on the move here. 2nd down and more like 6 rather than 5 coming up. Key under center. Going to take it, counter play up the middle, broke a tackle inside the 5 down to the 4. It'll be 1st and goal. Bulldogs, and this is what they want to do. They want to line up and they want to run power football tonight against our Wildcat defense.
And you can understand why.
Absolutely.
It's a massive offensive line. Coach Moore coaches that position as well as anybody in the state of Alabama. And when you've got the Bows and Joes they've got, and a big 245-pound fullback back there in the backfield, that's what you're expecting to do.
Hand off right side, and he's in. They just running it down our throat here. Go down to the sideline here with Faith here in just a second. As penalties have killed the Wildcats.
That's big Blake Johnson. They call him the hammer for a reason. Big fullback.
Guys, we had them 3rd and 17. Let them get out of it.
Well, we're giving a lot of underneath stuff.
Right.
And hey, tip your hat. They had the penalty called and the touchdown called back, but their receivers, their outside men are really blocking well, Brett.
Extra point away from taking the lead here, and the extra point is up, and he missed it. We remain tied. Let's go down to the sideline now with Faith Richardson. Faith, the Wildcats dodged a bullet there. It's tied now. Opelika able to run the football down the field, but way too many penalties for the Wildcats here in this first quarter.
Yeah, Brett, you've been talking about the penalties that they've been having, and, you know, the communication as well has been a factor on the offense, and you see a lot of communication all over the board here. Now, I have not seen as much communication when it comes to these penalties being more of a stern thing. I think they're still kind of letting these guys figure some of this stuff out, but now on the offensive side, I have seen Kingston and Sedarian. They have been chopping it up together. Kingston coaching up Sedarian, getting him ready and how they're going to connect better with this Opelika defense. So it's going to be a great, hopefully when they get the ball back here in just a little bit, we're going to see something good from the both of them.
Great stuff, Faith. Thank you so much down on the sideline for us this year. Great report. And, again, penalties have got to be cleaned up. And let's give our offense a chance, like Faith said, and the coaches down there, Randy. Let's try to be mistake-free and see what we can do. We're starting way behind the chains.
Well, you know, it's the first football game of the season. You got to get used to it, and there's a lot of emotion here in the stadium today. You look across the way, it's packed house for Opelika, and Brett, we're standing room only.
Yeah, we are.
This reminds me of the old school Opelika look where it was nothing but green grass over here and a little bit of bleachers. As many as I've seen us bring here, probably since 2013, Brett. Do you remember that game?
Right,
I think that was the opening game here in this stadium.
Yep.
We had a great football team led by Brian Moore.
The renovated stadium. It's always.
And it was hotter than smoke opening game, and
it definitely was.
We were cramping by 6 minutes into the football game.
Randy,
Wes, I'm blaming it on you.
Randy,
Coach
I know
Golden.
I know he's your family, but I'm glad Reese Beasley missed that extra point.
Oh yeah, he did miss that one. He gives that one back to us. So
y'all can talk about it at the family reunion.
We've got an odd score up there in 6-all. Got to find our way offensively. You're not going to hold this Opelika team down. They're just too physical up front.
We've got our shots here.
Oh,
if we can clean up some things, there's a lot of guys running free in the secondary of this defense for Opelika. And Kingston's got to be able to stay a little bit more patient, hang in the pocket, and find some of these guys. All right, on offense, going to send a man in motion, another play blown dead. My goodness.
Opelika Ford has employee pricing for all. This is Earl Hudson, General Manager. Employee pricing will save you thousands.
Everyone is talking about tariffs and higher prices.
Not at Opelika Ford. If you see higher prices, run away, buy from us, and save.
What about down payment?
Just one dime down.
How about credit approval?
We work with dozens of lenders, and we have a plan for almost any credit situation.
All roads lead to Opelika. Opelika Ford.
Just 25 minutes from Columbus, OpelikaFordChrysler.com, or call me, Alabama, 1-800-NEXT-RIDE.
Whether it's Lake Martin, Lay Lake, or Logan Martin, boaters from all over the state of Alabama come to Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama, because it's worth the drive. With the best deals on unbeatable Suzuki outboards and a great pre-owned inventory while they last. Alex City Marine is the pros the locals know. And no matter where you're from, when you're here, you're local to us. Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama. AlexCityMarine.com.
Since 1966, Camping World has been America's RV dealer, selling over 1 million RVs. RVs that are built right here in America to see America. And Camping World has the most affordable RVs available, giving you the freedom to explore our great country. Take advantage of Built in America pricing on over 25,000 new RVs. With travel trailers starting at just $92 a month, fifth wheel starting at $227, and motorhomes starting at $563. Pursue your American dream at Camping World.
Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We are located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your headquarters for all the brands contractors know best. We are your local home improvement store with 9 convenient locations throughout central Alabama. We have a huge selection of Weber and Traeger, Pelican coolers, Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, and other top brands. No matter the project, we have you covered with our high-quality lumber and building supplies. From do-it-yourselfers to seasoned pros, Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply has what you need to get the job done.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
Wharf Casual Seafood is serving up the ultimate game day feast. Their family meal deals are the MVP on game day. Make dinner easy before the big game. Every bite's a win at Wharf Casual Seafood. Check out their menu at wharfcasualseafood.com.
This is Earl Hudson, General Manager of Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where you get the freedom of choice. Employee pricing, low APR, or customer cash, whatever saves you the most money, it's your choice. Save big on new Ram trucks, Jeep Wranglers, Gladiators, Grand Cherokees, Durangos, and more.
What about down payment?
Just $1 down. Come see us at Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram today.
During Employee Pricing Plus, all roads lead to Opelika. Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Opelika Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.com.
Back everyone to the Wildcat Football Network. Wildcats and Bulldogs tied up at 6 apiece. That is your all clear plumbing and air score as we head to the Heritage South Credit Union second quarter. And we'll go down to Coach Coleman. Really not a lot to speak of offensively, but that first drive, backed up, penalties, mistakes. But when you got Cedarian Morgan on your team, you can make up for a lot of mistakes, and he did.
Yeah, only 11 plays in that quarter, but, you know, that third and 8 on that 20-yard pass to Morgan was really big for us.
He had 3 catches there in the first quarter for about 105 yards and the touchdown, Brett. So that was all the offense that we had. We had a couple of nice runs, one coming from Kingston back there on a scramble play, and then Harriel had an 8-yard run up the gut, but we keep giving up too much space. But great field position to start the second, all knotted up at 6. Wildcats will start it from the Opelika 35 as we get started here in the second.
Shotgun formation down on second down, going to roll out
good
to the right.
block.
Going to take it, throw deep down the field. B.J. Bedgood. He caught it. He caught it. He caught it. Touchdown, Wildcats. B.J. Bedgood. What a catch. It was pass interference, but he caught it anyway. Back it into the end zone. B.J. Bedgood for the Wildcat touchdown.
He does it all the time. I mean, you may get a little excited here and think that this is something, but B.J., I watched it in the spring, Brett. Anytime a ball goes in the air, he's just got ball skills, and he is mugged in that back right corner of the end zone. A very good throw, a catchable ball from Kingston Preer on the run out to the right.
What a pass and what a catch.
And B.J. fighting off that corner.
Oh,
Brett.
he was interfered with.
Oh,
they
yeah.
dropped the flag, no doubt about it. But, guys, let me tell you something. We get these bugs worked out. This offense is beyond dynamic. I'm just telling you.
Snaps the last 8 or 10 plays have been a lot cleaner.
A lot cleaner.
You know, when the ball's high and you're having to get the football in, and let's knock this one through. Good kick.
Now, that's a great kick by Colin Murphy, and we take a 13-6 lead here, and I'm about to go down. We're about to go down here to the sideline with Faith Richardson, Randy. And Faith, I'm telling you, what a catch by B.J. Bedgood, the dynamic playmaker receiver. You hear a lot about Cedarian Morgan. You better not forget about number 6.
Brett, when they all came just running off the field, you wanted to keep that momentum originally going into and not wanting to go into that second quarter and keeping the momentum going, but that did not stop them. Their momentum stayed the same the entire time, and they are so hyped down here, and I think this Ben Russell team is electric down here.
What a great throw. Appreciate you on the sideline, Faith. What a great throw, Randy, from Kingston Pre-Year, rolling the pocket down to throw it to B.J. Bedgood.
Well,
unbelievable.
You know, the unsung hero on that play is our running back, scraping back, reading the defensive line, has a bead on Kingston. Now, Kingston had a chance to outrun him, yes, but it's nice to be able to step into this throw and just scraping back to make that block's a key part of that play. But you can't teach what BJ did there. You either have ball skills or you don't.
Yeah, you're right, Brady. He knew where to go get that football.
Well, he knows how to control his body. He knows there's contact coming, and he's timing his jump perfectly and controlling his body. So even if you get an arm in on him, he's got everything worked out, and he's special. He's special on both sides of the ball.
Here's Colin Murphy going to kick off.
A little shorter here, Brett.
He's going to go into the end zone, though, and it's a touchback. So it was a penalty. So Wildcats back on defense. Wildcats lead at 13-6. That is your all-clear plumbing and air score. Lake Martin's clear choice for plumbing, air, septic, and electrical needs.
2 good catches there for BJ on that drive. We got a 14-yarder to get the ball down and then picks that touchdown up, Coach Coleman, and it was a good-looking drive, wasn't it?
Yeah, 34 yards on that play. So 7 plays, 80 yards, and, I mean, just what a throw by Kingston.
Good scoring drive right there.
Yeah,
Brett.
yeah, absolutely. Shotgun snap to Key over there, handoff on the right side. Wildcats bottle that up.
Physical.
Get him hit in the backfield.
That's Charles Chappelle.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Castelluccio Fine Italian Dining in downtown Alexander City is rapidly becoming the region's standard for Italian cuisine, as well as hand-cut filet mignon, fresh Gulf seafood, and the area's best Italian import wine selection. We offer true old-world charm with unmatched hospitality. Like Castelluccio Fine Dining on Facebook to keep up with daily lunch and dinner specials. Also new, we offer catering for your family and small business, so call and order. Castelluccio, downtown Alexander City, where the only thing that rivals the flavor is the dining experience.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
Hi, I'm Randy Dawkins, Tallapoosa County President at Riverbank and Trust. In our community, we're the one-stop shop for real estate, mortgage, and construction loans. Folks know they can trust us to find the best loan options for their needs, and that we'll personally guide them through the entire process, even by text. And since we're local, decisions are made quickly. We make lending simple.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
What makes Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadilla so giant? Crispy fingers, sauce, and melty cheese. Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. And we'll let go of this snap at the 24-yard line. You'll see Carson back there with his heels on the
He's
10
really
to
punted
punt
the football well so far tonight. 7:50 to go here in the first half. Wildcats lead at 13-6. Good snap, bring a heavy rush, gets off another good punt right here. This one's going to be returnable at the 40. Great tackle up here at the 40. Actually, the 42-yard line. Great open field tackle there by the Wildcats.
That's LaJavius Calhoun,
Yes.
who's the speedster, and we'll see more and more of him in different chances, not only in the return game, but back in the secondary, and he speeds down the field, which will give BJ a little bit of a breather over here defensively with Calhoun into the football game.
It's nice out here, but on that field, very humid. And that's something we can also ask Faith about. It's humid up here, but it's got to be. I know before the game it was very, very humid that we'll talk to her about here in just a second. 7:40 to go here in the first half. Key in the shotgun formation. Little reverse over here.
Got to get it through that block.
Got
Good
through
job
the block.
Good tackle. I know that doesn't look like a great play when they pick up 11 or 12 yards, but they have it blocked and they've got it sealed inside. Calhoun gets through two blockers out here and gets across and holds them to an 11 or 12-yard gain, and that's a win because that was a well-designed play for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely. Again, gave up a first down, but could have given up a lot more if he doesn't get through that block, like you said. 7:32 and counting. Bulldogs inside Wildcat territory at the 47. Key in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looks to his left, going to lob it down this near sideline, turn around. Pretty good coverage there. Did he catch that? No. Going to say incomplete. Couldn't see it because of the tent down here in front of us. But, hey, great coverage running with the wide receiver down here. Little pushing by both guys, but all in all, I'm glad the officials let them play that one out.
Well-thrown football by Colby Key. A very catchable ball down this left sideline. That's short side of the field, Brett.
Yes.
So they see B.J. going out, and they test Calhoun on two consecutive plays.
Well, they may not have thrown the flag because the guy's got tendonitis in his elbow from throwing so many flags so far tonight. Probably just said, I'm going to let that one ride. Second down and 10. Key, handoff up the middle, fighting through across the 45 down to the 42-yard line. So, a pretty powerful run right up the gut, picked up about 5 to 6 yards. Brings up third down. They'll call it 5 on the board. 7-10 and counting here.
That big physical back, 6'1", 207. Along with Johnson, that's just 5'10", 245 at fullback. This is your normal Opelika Bulldog looking offense.
Up the middle, going to hit him right there and drive him back. And
that's Chappelle. I'm telling you.
Great play right there.
You don't have to see the number. When the headgear pops back, you know who's hitting.
It's Charles Chappelle. There's a no-brainer. He is what you draw up as a prototypical middle linebacker. Is 6', 6'1", about 215 pounds. And it's 4th down and 3, and the Bulldogs are going to go for it here inside Wildcat territory.
Watch that hard count.
Yeah, going to try a hard count here. Play clock down to 12. They will snap this, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
8 seconds. Key going to send a man in motion. That's the speedster, left to right. Going to hand it off over there. He's got the first down and more. Broken tackle, tripped up at the 30-yard line. Man, he was a shoestring away from going the distance there. But they found what they liked on the right side of that offensive line, and they almost broke it. Picked up the first down. They'll move the chains.
Man, what an offensive line, Brett.
Well,
that is a small college offensive line. What do you give them, 280 a man?
Yeah, at least.
They weigh more.
There you go, right over the right side.
Good
What
hit.
a hit right there
again.
at the 30-yard line, maybe a half a yard, but he had that helmet rattled by Charles Chappelle.
Just a man, and he's a physical downhill tackler, and he does
loves
not
it.
miss.
He
doesn't,
loves it.
He
He
doesn't
loves
miss them though. He's not
No.
overrunning plays. He's sticking headgear and chest. You're going backward whenever you feel his headgear hit
for
there,
sure.
and we got to get a little better up front though.
Hand off on the right side, found a little bit of a seam. Ball's out! Ball is out! Let's fall on it!
Oh, my gosh.
Can we not get to the football? My goodness. Ball rolled for 5 yards. We can't get on the ball. Ripped it out of there. He's coming out. He's out. But they fumbled that one forward for a first down.
Yeah, third time we've seen it down on the ground.
5:20 to go. Bulldogs continue to catch some breaks.
Hard to say across the field who made that stop, Brett, but it was headgear directly to the football. Ball bounces up in the air, goes forward 7 or 8 yards, and headsy play by their quarterback, Colby Key, to see that ball bouncing around on the field and him to baseball slide in there and pick it up. Ball's inside the 20 now, in the red zone at the 19. 5:20 to go here in the second quarter. Wildcats lead 13-6.
Faith, I want to come down to you here in just a second. If you can hear me, kind of get an idea of what's going. I mean, it's hot out here. It's humid. We're all sweating. Faith, kind of give us a little bit of an update on what it's like down on the field. There's not much air up here. Very humid. You got to start watching for some cramps possibly as we move forward.
Way that I'm looking right now is that it is so humid down here on the field, and I mean, with all these guys especially going around, they're staying hydrated, they're making sure that they're drinking water so that they don't have these cramps, but there's definitely a possibility that going into this, the amount of water that they are taking out, so hopefully everyone's going to stay without getting cramps.
Yeah, and it's tricky because, you know, it doesn't feel like it's that hot, but humidity pulls these fluids out, and again, will we see that become a part of the game in the second half?
It always has been in opening games of the football game, of the football season. And one of the worst ones I can remember, I'm gonna kick on Wes down here a little bit.
Go ahead.
You know,
I'm ready.
That 2013 one was so hot. I mean, it was blazing hot, and this was the new turfus. And if you remember,
I think it melted some shoes. I'm not kidding. I think some guys' shoes melted.
And we
right?
had such we had a great football team that year, and I think we lost by about 10 points in the ball game. But we dealt with cramps, and if you remember, it was Bryant going out as a senior, and Lord knows we didn't know what we had in Tyree, and we throw Tyree in there and just hope and pray that he could take a snap and hand it off. And then 2 years later, I'm telling everybody that wants to talk to me that he's the best one we've ever had here. And so none of us knew that at the time, Wes, or I think we would have let him do something then. But I'll never forget that one. That was a great, great atmosphere there that night, but it was even hotter than it is here tonight.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10, Bulldogs inside the 20. Wildcats lead at 13-6. Key with a shotgun snap under pressure, going to lob it up into the end zone. He's out of bounds, isn't he?
They called it.
Caught that one for the touchdown. Looked like he may have landed out of bounds, but they said he had possession with the foot in bounds.
You know, that's the running back, 24. I don't know if that was a wheel pattern out of the backfield. I was checking out this wide side of the field over here, Brett, to see if they had a matchup that they liked. So, Wes, you may have to help me there. But a very well-thrown football and getting behind our secondary. And there's one thing about Key's ball. He puts it in the right spot, Brett. Even the one that they drop down here, he's able to lay it in the basket. And that one was perfectly thrown, a little wheel route out of the backfield for a touchdown for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, he just went up there and allowed his guy to go get it. Extra point upcoming to try to tie the game. Snap, place, kick is on the way. He got that one. Tied up 13 apiece. That is your all-clear plumbing and air score now. The Wildcats, Bulldogs knotted up at 13 here. And
hey, Brett, that's difficult in the secondary. Your eye placement's got to be perfect there, because you're wanting to look at a tight end, you're wanting to look at something in front, but when you wheel someone out from the backfield, very easy to take a step in this close, to be expected to come up and help in run coverage and allow him to get behind you. I'm not giving Bryce a pass on it. I'm just saying that's a very, very difficult play to make inside the team.
He made up some ground and got back and, made it a tough catch to be made. But again, Opelika always with great receivers able to pull that one in the corner, and it was close, man. I mean, he was right on the line of staying in bounds to catch that one, but the Bulldogs able to march that one down the field and, again, find pay dirt there. Tied up 13 apiece. Both these teams competing their tail off, but both of them made a ton of mistakes here in the first half. A lot to clean up. Has not been a clean football game by any stretch of the imagination. So see if some adjustments can be made here in this last 5-13. I know Faith alluded to that. Say, can we clean up this next drive here on offense? A big leg here. This one may be, nope, going to get into the end zone by about 2 yards. Thought that one might have been returnable, but Wildcats will start first and 10 from the 20, and that's a weapon both of these teams have, Randy. We've got Colin Murphy on our team, and years when you have a kicker that's kicking it through the end zone and everybody's got to go 80 on your defense makes a difference.
It definitely does, and both of them big physical junior kickers that have worked extremely hard in the offseason. I've tried to follow both of them, and I know Colin has been just about every camp that you can go to and has been down here working with some great coaches. And you can tell the difference, can't you? Yeah. And I'm glad he's got another year left. But we need to keep this football. We need to put a drive together with 5:13 left. We haven't been able to run the football at all. We've hit some big plays in the passing game, and that may be the only thing.
Well, we better get to the line of scrimmage right here because it's already under 10.
Giving up a lot of size on these lines
we're not going to get the playoff. 5 seconds, 4. It's going to be close if we do. Way too much time. I mean, broke the huddle at 15 seconds. And everybody walked to the line of scrimmage.
Got to be urgent.
And they're just not paying attention to the play clock. I mean, I started watching us huddle up, and we were still in the huddle at 17 seconds, and we broke the huddle at 15, and there was no urgency to get to the line of scrimmage. And, again, you're starting a drive 1st and 15 instead of 1st and 10.
13th penalty of the first half for the Wildcats.
I've never seen anything like it. Shotgun snap, going to hand off over here, immediately tackled. It'll be 2nd down and 15. So, here comes the cramps, as on cue, as we just said. I know Faith talked about it down there as B.J. Bedgood comes off the field right beside her down there. I'm going to sit down on the bench, and we got to clean some stuff up, guys. I know this is – the coaches know that too, but it has not been a pretty first half.
Let's be honest. You look at that defensive front matched up with our offensive line, Brett, and you giving up 30 pounds, man. You can't give them this.
No, you cannot play behind the sticks. There's a screen pass to Sadarian Morgan. Gets up to the 20-yard line, but you fight back to the original line of scrimmage. Now it's 3rd and 10. 4:18 and counting.
And that's the running game with this team.
That is the running game for us right now. We have no running game against this defensive front. And we knew that. We knew there was going to be a massive discrepancy on both sides of the ball. But you can counter that. You can scheme for that. And right now, we've been able to do that to an extent. 3rd down and 10, 3:55 to go here in the first half. Possession play.
Bringing the house on this backside.
Rolling the pocket over here. Now he's just going to tuck it and run, trying to find a block. Didn't get one. Hey, that's a penalty flag. He threw him down out of bounds. Hey. Well, not going to throw it.
Kingston trying to play physical on the sideline. Gets it over here
Well, you can't tackle a guy in the wide either. I mean, the
Gonna be
play
tackled
was
5 yards,
dead.
5 yards in front of the marker to gain.
And guess what? It's 4th and 5. What'd you start the drive at? 1st and 15. It just killing yourself.
5:30, yeah, and not only that, you had 5:13 left to go here in the first half, and a lot of our skilled guys have played both sides of the football, and you see BJ already getting stretched out over here. Very good snap back here by Dennis, and a great kick. Great kick.
That's going to send it over his head down to the 30-yard line. See if the Wildcats can corral him right here, and they do from behind at the 45, but Carson Spears just punted the air out of that football. That was an outstanding punt, and, you hear the old adage, you outkick your coverage a little bit. That was a risky catch over the shoulder by the Opelika deep guy. That's one of those that can bounce off your shoulder pads or whatever, but Carson Spears with another great punt here to back up the Bulldogs as much as you could expect right there. He was punting from inside his own 20-yard line.
3:27 to go here in the first half. Wildcats, Opelika knotted up at 13. Swung the field position a little bit right there. Needed that kick, Brett.
Going to be a dose of running right here.
Really good job by our defensive front. Pucci getting across the face of that guard. That guard trying to get a down block on him. He's not letting it happen. That's a counter back to the left.
Why's the clock stop?
Him getting across that face made that play. We did have a linebacker come up and scrape in and make the stop. No gain on first down.
Why's the clock stop? I mean, it's not running. I mean, there should be 20 seconds off the clock right now. It still has not moved.
They finally just figured it out.
I'm telling you, boy, it is a –
They know it now.
It's been not the best effort by all three teams on the field tonight, I can tell you. Clock's been a problem several times tonight. 3:19 to go here in the first half. Wildcats and Bulldogs tied up at 13. Let's go down to the sideline. Faith, you got something for us down there? I don't have you, Faith. We're not hearing you. Check your mic.
Brett.
Yeah, I got you now. Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
I was just able to hear, Coach Johnson is not happy about the play clock being a problem here a lot, and you also have the trainers over here working on him. You got to make sure that these cramps are working, and he's saying over here that he's just fine. He's just got cramps, and so he's been taking the gels and drinking water, and hopefully he'll be back out here in a little bit.
Yeah, talking about B.J. Bedgood, and thank you, Faith, for that report. Coach Johnson, he's been frustrated down here with this clock problem. I mean, 20, there they go. I was right. 20 seconds. I was pretty good on that. 20 seconds taken off the clock there. 3:09.
Thank you.
Shotgun formation, going to swing a pass over here. Pass is incomplete.
Good read.
Up to the 50.
They got a little hitch pattern. Throwing across his body, and you could tell Key didn't know much about that throw. And Baby J reads that one. Man, if this one is thrown, if this one's not skipped, he may pick this one off and take it to the house. Really good recognition by Calhoun. And that's a luxury when BJ goes out in the secondary that you can bring someone as athletic as Calhoun into the football game.
Yes, no doubt about it. 3rd down and 10 for the Bulldogs here.
Big play for us right here on defense.
Under pressure right there. Go get him. Dumps it off on the far side screen. He got a first down.
Good call.
I think Christian hesitated a little bit.
Nah, he did. That one, Colby was allowing him to get as close as he wanted before he gave this one off. That's an outstanding play call, short side of the field. A great open field tackle by B.J. Hicks. Or this one goes much further, but does take the ball past the midfield stripe down to the Wildcat 40.
Do have a score here coming up. Handoff over on the right side, tied up at 13, 2:35. Central Clay leads Hanley at half, 12-0. So that game is at half. That's the Wildcats' next week opponent.
That's a counter back to the short side. Christian Smith, our defensive end, holding strong, only give up about 2 or 3 yards on that play.
Going to go deep down the middle of the field. Did he take it away from him?
No, but it was
what
a great play
play
at the end.
Defensively there. Ball was floated down the middle of the field, looked like he had a step, coming back and knocking that one away.
Showing a give in the backfield, eye candy back there. Colby Key throwing a deep post pattern, and Bryce Carter had given up a step or two, but he's so long, Brett, and he's got great ball skills and gets back to the football. Almost thought he picked it off. You almost called that he did. It was a great, great play. Third down and 7.
Get off the field, man. Third down and 7. Can we make a stop here? You know, I think it's 4 down territory, no question. Timeout on the field. Opelika going to burn a timeout. We will take a Scooters Coffee timeout with them. 13-all here with 2:09 to go in the first half. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Opelika Ford has employee pricing for all. This is Earl Hudson, General Manager. Employee pricing will save you thousands.
Everyone is talking about tariffs and higher prices.
Not at Opelika Ford. If you see higher prices, run away, buy from us, and save.
What about down payment?
Just one dime down.
How about credit approval?
We work with dozens of lenders, and we have a plan for almost any credit situation.
All roads lead to Opelika. Opelika Ford.
Just 25 minutes from Columbus, OpelikaFordChrysler.com, or call me, Alabama, 1-800-NEXT-RIDE.
They say we live in an age of big data, where computers and fancy algorithms are supposed to know you best. But at Country Financial, we know helping you own your future requires, well, something much bigger. Contact your local Country Financial representative and start planning for your future with a personal touch.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Along with fall, there's huge falling prices at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor for all your tractor, implements, and riding lawnmower needs. All remaining Spartan mowers must go for next year's models. And besides the year-end low prices, you can still get 0% interest up to 60 months. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor also has a huge selection of Mahindra tractors of all sizes with full implements packages that range from harvest or just getting your hunting site prepped. Mahindra also has up to 84 months 0% financing. So now's the time. Score big with the Lake's exclusive Spartan and Mahindra dealer. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280 across from the Home Depot.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you, always.
Ants, spiders, roaches, termites, bed bugs, oh my! Let Top Gun Pest Control protect your home and family. Don't be bugged any longer. Not only can Top Gun Pest Control eliminate your bug problems, they can also handle moisture control issues, powder post beetles, fungus, and are certified to install vapor barriers, encapsulations, and dehumidifiers. Top Gun Pest Control, servicing Alex City, Dadeville, Sylacauga, Auburn, Opelika, and the surrounding area. Call Top Gun Pest Control today at 256-414-8309.
Scooters Coffee on Highway 280 in Alex City has just what you need to make your day better. They are roasting their coffee from some of the best specialty coffee beans in the world, so you know you're going to get a good drink every time. And did you know all of their drinks are available hot, iced, or blended? And they also have some really good food. Download the app and earn rewards too. Lattes, frappes, lemonades, teas, smoothies. What sounds good to you today? Scoot in and scoot out quickly. There's just something about Scooters Coffee.
This is Earl Hudson, General Manager of Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where you get the freedom of choice. Employee pricing, low APR, or customer cash, whatever saves you the most money, it's your choice. Save big on new Ram trucks, Jeep Wranglers, Gladiators, Grand Cherokees, Durangos, and more.
What about down payment?
Just one dime down. Come see us at Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram today.
During Employee Pricing Plus, all roads lead to Opelika. Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Opelika Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.com.
And, Brett, you know, tip your hat. They've been able to run the football much better than we have.
And we knew they would be.
But they've kept us off balance enough, showing the gives and then passing the football down the field with a one touchdown reception that Colby Key able to throw. Johnson picking up the other touchdown run. But they've been versatile. I expected them to run the football a lot more than they have.
Here we go. 3rd and 7. Little pitch underneath. Across the 35, going to knock him back, going to be short of a first down. Good job on the right side. Going to pick up about 5 yards there, so it'll be 4th and 2.
Coach Coleman, it is a lot of wing T look, isn't it? I mean, it's a lot of motion.
It's a wolf package.
Yeah, and
it's a wolf package.
Eye candy
4th and 2.
And Blake Johnson gets that one. And, hey, BJ's back in the ball game.
Yeah,
He's the one that made that tackle on the sideline.
Oh, here we go. 4th down. Actually, they move it up. It's closer to 1. Hand off to the fullback. He's got it and going to dive down to the 25-yard line. And look, this is their game plan. We called it during the week.
Should be.
They just want to run the football. There's not going to be anything flashy going on with Opelika. They can make some plays, but this is a try to line up, out physical you team. And Wildcats really need to get to the locker room here with 1 minute and 48 seconds to go.
Let me run off a couple of these sizes. And just Darius Whitlow's their right guard. He's 6'3", 330. I think the right tackle's bigger than him. They may average 320 a man.
Handoff up the middle.
Good
Great stick right there. Grabbed him by the legs.
Charles
Chappelle once again. I can tell you a guy they can't block. I don't care how big they are. They ain't blocked him yet.
Well, our defensive line's not doing bad. I
mean,
they're
not.
We're playing physical.
Well, we're not small either up front. I mean, we got some pretty good guys.
They're just abnormal.
Well, they are.
This
is the biggest line in the state, I think.
If they're not, I'd need to see the
Yeah, I mean, Coach Johnson, I think, talked about that in the pregame interview with me. About this is probably the biggest offensive line in the state. Little pump, he's wide open.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Fake the quick screen. Everybody bit up, and, man, he released, and he's wide open for a touchdown.
Great play call. Yeah. Show the little tunnel screen on the short side of the field. Know that you're looking to pick up that first down.
Tried to survive to the half. And just
great arm fake by Colby Key, and then it's just
couldn't
open
make it.
Season down that right sideline. He throws. He doesn't have the strongest arm.
We could have thrown that pass.
15 to 20 yard out, but I tell you, Brett, he can throw the ball well down the field.
He throws it well, but I think either of us could have thrown that touch. There was nobody there. It was a great pump fake. And our defense bid on the fake, and when he released, man, there was 0.
54 seconds left, though, here. And depending on, the good thing that they've got going for them is they're putting it in the back of the end zone on the kickoff, so we'd have to go 80 yards. Right. We're explosive enough, and they get the football first in the second half.
Snapped. I mean, he missed that one. Yeah. That was a timing issue again, and so Opelika's missed a couple extra points. And, again, I know it's the kicker that misses it, but that was a terrible snap. Yeah. That's not on the kicker at all.
Oh, yeah,
really I mean, lucky to get that ball down to even have a kick, to be honest about it. And 19-13 Wildcats, though, only down 6.
Here's a stat for you. We'd run 18 plays.
Wow.
And they have run 34 plays.
Yeah, We've been on the field way too much on defense. And
well, the 2 touchdowns we have are big
plays. They've been a big explosive. I mean, you think about it. We can't move the chains because we're starting 1st and 15, 1st and 20.
And who knows if you can run the football when you're staying behind the chains that bad.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
you're
predictable at that
chasing.
point. So predictable at that point.
But we haven't ran it. I mean,
I'll be honest with you. I didn't expect – you have to run – I mean, you have to throw to open up the run against this team. And if you're playing behind the sticks, that part's gone. And so, like you said, Randy, you said it best. Who knows if you can run the ball because we haven't been in a situation where we can. kick right to left. High end over end kick, nowhere to go. That one's 9 yards deep in the end zone. So I don't know what you try here. 54 seconds to go, one timeout apiece for both teams. I think you got to get to the locker room. Maybe try something on first down. If you can get something going, try to move the ball. If you kind of bog down a little bit, Randy, you probably don't try to risk anything. Try to get to the locker room to try to fix some of these mistakes. And you look up and you're only down 6 after you've pretty much blown both of your feet off with mistakes. You know, we talk about shooting yourself in the foot. We don't have any feet. They're gone. They got to go find some in the locker room when we come back. 19-13, Opelika leads our Wildcats. And
do see a pass underneath that went 80 yards for a touchdown early in the game to Sedarian. Sedarian's got, I think, 5 catches for about $130 and a touchdown here in the first half.
I've had 2 really good plays. A B.J. Bedgood touchdown that was phenomenal. Empty. Kingston Preer finds his receiver. That's Elijah. A great move across the 30. There's your first down. Moving the changer. Picked up 12 yards. That'll stop the clock. C&T Electric. First down. Going to hurry to the line of scrimmage. Wildcats have 1 timeout. Ball up to 31. Now the clock runs. Got to get set up. They've let 7 seconds tick off. More than that now. 10 seconds have ticked off. 12 seconds have ticked off. 15 seconds before you snap it. And then it's going to be snapped. He's going to flip to the offensive lineman.
Look at that.
Oh, my God. He dropped the ball. You don't want to do something to give them a cheap one right here at the end of the first half, and we just did it.
They got it.
Yeah, I mean, you flip it to an offensive lineman, and he almost got a first down. But you had a feeling the ball security was going to be a problem, and he lost it. And so Opelika has 20 seconds here.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Alex City Food Shop on the corner of Highway 280 and Airport Drive offers you the best convenience for your fuel up and go needs. Whether a quick snack on the go, cold beverages for the party or tailgate, or just a quick fuel up, you can expect a friendly staff and a fully stocked snack and drink section, all in the heart of Alexander City. Alex City Food Shop, your locally owned full-service gas and convenience store that offers value in all we do. Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret, an affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious 1-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners. Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your headquarters for all the brands contractors know best. We're your local home improvement store with 9 convenient locations throughout Central Alabama. We have a huge selection of Weber and Traeger, Pelican coolers, Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, and other top brands. No matter the project, we have you covered with our high-quality lumber and building supplies. From do-it-yourselfers to seasoned pros, Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply has what you need to get the job done.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need with top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindawa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill, and our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability, and eligibility may vary.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling, and Sarah Nissan has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Nissan inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Nissan with 3 locations in Birmingham, Sylacauga, and Coleman.
The Bice Motors halftime show, 60 years of community service. Nobody beats the Bice team. We got a couple of penalty flags on our broadcast team to start the game, and our football team had about 13. Opelika had 6 or 7. The officials can't get the clock right, but, hey, we fought through it. It's 19-13. Opelika leads it right now, and maybe everybody can get everything cleaned up coming out of halftime, Randy. But we were able to manage a couple of big plays offensively, but we didn't really maintain any sustained drives against this Opelika defense. But it's hard, like you said, to be balanced when you're behind the chains, 1st and 15, 1st and 20, continually making mistakes. And we saw a lot of drives in 4th and 2, you know, set up in situations where if you had not gotten those penalties, you'd have been able to move the chains and kind of get a drive going, but that's part of it. Opelika had their problems. They missed a couple extra points as well, and they've had some issues on special teams. And but for the most part, Wildcats weigh in this game. They're only down 6, and that's what you got to look at. You've played a very sloppy football game against a very talented 7A football team, and you're well into this thing.
Well, it's a very good football team. That's what I was going to say across the way. I mean, a very physical team on both lines of scrimmage. We won't see a team bigger on the line.
Oh, not at all. No.
All season. I don't care who we match up with in the playoffs in 6A. You won't see one like this. Their right guard's 330, their right tackle's 340, their left tackle's 260, and their left guard's 290. So high school football, 7A, that's what you get week in and week out. When you're in 6A and 5A, you don't see this every week.
Right.
And
right.
So I thought we played well defensively at times. We got a little tired. You know,
we did.
Our secondary's having to play a lot of plays both ways. BJ went out with cramps, and when he went out, they spotlighted that side of the field
Right.
and made some plays. Colby Key, he's a gamer. You know, I don't think that he's one of those quarterbacks that's going to get back there and, 5-7 step drops and deliver a perfectly thrown 18 to 20 yard pass across the hash out of bounds. He's not, but he hides the ball well, and he throws a very nice catchable deep ball, Brett.
Right,
and they had 2 touchdown catches against us in the secondary, and one of them was wide open, but the other one was a perfectly thrown ball. So it's a good football team, but we got to find a way, and it may be difficult tonight. We got to find a way to run the football. We really do. And
well, it starts by being able to not be behind the chain.
and our offensive line, even though you're giving up a lot of size, you still can be moving forward. You still can have your feet moving. And, so far it has looked like a first game. And
yeah, it has.
Coach Johnson in his first head coaching job here at Benjamin Russell, he's 55-2 in the last 4 years. He's won the past 2 state championships undefeated, and he called the team together before they went in the locker room. And I can assure you, he said we couldn't have played much worse than we did in that first half, and I believe it. I mean, we had 13 penalties in a half of football. That's not good. That can be cleaned up. And, running the football you won't know if you can do that if you're starting all of them at 1st and 15 or 2nd and 20.
Well, it makes you one-dimensional and predictable.
We have open plays. I think that we'll see some plays dialed up underneath to our receivers. Sedarian had a great first half, and we'll go down to Coach Coleman and pick up some stats in the first half here shortly. Preyear had 2 touchdown passes, 2 beautiful plays. One of them really made with the legs of Sedarian and Morgan, and the other one from B.J. Bedgood back there. So it was a great first half.
Yeah, it was. Wes, let's talk some stats here. Again, we were able to manage a couple touchdowns, but not able to sustain many drives.
Only 20 plays in the first half. Morgan had 5 catches.
On 20 plays.
20 plays.
5 catches on 20 plays.
Yeah, so he had one 24 total yards or Sedarian and 1 TD. And Kingston went 8 for 11 for 133 yards and 2 TDs. So, listen, the difference is that Randy said we can't run it.
Well,
and they doubled our play half. So they had 40 plays, we have 20.
I don't remember if it was the second drive or not, but we got behind the chains and we did. We ran the ball on the first couple of plays and actually had some success up the middle. Ended up having to punt that possession. But, again, you don't know what you can do on the ground when you're behind the sticks as much as we've been behind the sticks. So, look, nobody expected our team to come in here and line up and pound the football against Opelika tonight. They are huge on both sides of the line of scrimmage. But you can scheme around that stuff, and you can kind of get them spaced out to where you can run the ball. Right now we're so predictable, there's not much you can do.
Well, just some matchups that are it's real simple to sit up here in the stands where the 3 of us old farts sit and scheme it up, buddy. You can scheme it up. I can tell you what's difficult to scheme up is how to match a side of the line of scrimmage.
That's a compliment to our coaching staff.
340. I mean, I think it can be done.
Yeah.
But there are some matchups where you look down there and you go, this one's going to be difficult. And we knew coming in.
Right.
And Opelika's, they're 7A worthy. They're no longer a team that's right there on the edge. This school's got 1,200 students in the top 3, and Brett, you've told me this. I think they're still growing.
Yeah, they
so you'll look up, and Opelika will be 13, then 1,400 students in the top 3, which gets them, 20, 25 deep into the 7A classification. We're sitting here, and I don't want to make an enrollment talk of this, but it's easy to go back to the 90s and think about it. But, man, we were like 80 or 100 students different then.
Right.
Now we're 600 or 700 students different. And I'm proud of our kids. We have matched them pretty well. We played physical enough to stay in the football game, and we've got explosive enough players that if we can get a turnover or 2, I think that's a key in the first half also. They put the ball on the ground 3 times. Yeah. We can get any of them. And we need to turn them over.
And we had our chance.
Because late in this football game, if they want to lean on us, it's going to be hard for us to stop that.
That's what's coming. Like, it ain't going to be if they want to do that. That's what they're going to do. Yeah. That's why it's important to kind of put some pressure on them and not give them an opportunity where they can just do that for the rest of the game. I mean, they grabbed the lead. We dodged a bullet right here before half, turning the ball over. We're only down 6. We've got to stay on offense some. We got to give our defense a break, and that's just the bottom line. And you continue to do this, it's going to get away from us in the second half. That's just the hard truth of it. We're not going to be able to match them man-on-man up front for the rest of this game. So our offense has got to put some sustained drives together, keep our defense off, and they got to cash in. I love big plays as much as anybody, but you need to take 3, 4, 5 minutes off the clock, get some drives going.
Easier said than done. Our 2 middle linebackers played great in the first half. B.J. Hicks was sideline to sideline, playing very physical out there. I think he's going to have a heck of a senior season. Has put a lot of good size on. He's from a great family of great football players. So I'm proud of him. And then you look at Charles Chappelle moving over, and newcomer here to this program, but not a newcomer here in the state. Had 114 tackles last year for the state champion in 5A. Had 14 stops that you and I called in that state championship game, and Brady's looked the part out there tonight. So linebackers have played well, and the defensive line have played hard. just difficult matchup in a lot of those spots.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Again, like to clean it up, see what you can do.
Sure.
That's all you can say at that point. All right, we're going to take another break here on the Bice Motors halftime show. When we come back, we'll get you set for the second half between the Bulldogs and the Wildcats. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elliott City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Since 1966, Camping World has been America's RV dealer, selling over 1 million RVs. RVs that are built right here in America to see America. And Camping World has the most affordable RVs available, giving you the freedom to explore our great country. Take advantage of Built in America pricing on over 25,000 new RVs. With travel trailers starting at just $92 a month, fifth wheel starting at $227, and motorhomes starting at $563. Pursue your American dream at Camping World.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
Along with fall, there's huge falling prices at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor for all your tractor, implements, and riding lawnmower needs. All remaining Spartan mowers must go for next year's models. And besides the year-end low prices, you can still get 0% interest up to 60 months. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor also has a huge selection of Mahindra tractors of all sizes with full implements packages that range from harvest or just getting your hunting site prepped. Mahindra also has up to 84 months 0% financing. So now's the time. Score big with the Lake's exclusive Spartan and Mahindra dealer. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280 across from the Home Depot.
Hi, I'm Quinn Harrelson at Riverbank and Trust. As a mortgage lender, I work hard to earn my clients' trust. That means being accessible when they need me, on my personal cell phone, even on the weekends, and delivering mortgage options that work best for their financial well-being. Building lasting relationships and the excitement of helping clients purchase a home, well, that never gets old.
Russell Medical Total Fitness is ready. Are you? Do you have arthritis? They can help. Pilates are for everyone. Ask them about the Silver Sneakers program. Get moving in a class now, or if you prefer, personal training on land and water are available. They have invested in new equipment for you. Invest in yourself with a dedicated and knowledgeable staff. Call today, 256-329-7623.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Wildcat Football Network. And, okay, it's a game of attrition here in the second half. Basically anybody's football game right now. Opelika leads it by 6. They've had their issues. We obviously have had ours. Let's see if we can eliminate these penalties.
Well, I will say it's about to be 9 o'clock. We've had some games in the past getting over about now.
Yeah, true.
But it's 8:57, and we ain't kicked this thing in the second half. And All of us are in first game jitters. That includes the clock runners up there for Opelika.
Do they know how to do it? That's a
team,
good question. I mean, I'm just asking if there were times where the play was dead and the clock just was running like crazy, and there's other times that it should have been running and it was just as still as could be. I mean, everybody's trying to work through it. But again, like we said, we fought through it, and we're down 6, and we got to kick off. So see if we can swing some field position and get off the field, see if the defense can get us off the field, and then see what can happen from there. Because, like you said, majority of the first half, outside a couple of plays, man, we were backed up inside our own territory pretty much the whole time. And like Wes said, we only ran 20 plays. So no sustained drives. Able to hit 2 big plays. Sedarian 5 catches on 20 plays offensively. So he's obviously had a phenomenal first half.
Yeah, 200-plus yards passing there in the first half for Kingston. With BJ, I guess, with maybe just the 2 catches for about 50 yards.
Right.
One of them being the major. The one was 14, and the other, I'm guessing, about 40 yards for the touchdown, Wes.
Yeah.
So it's been big plays, but hopefully a little cleaner football game. You know, we'd love to get out of here and win. We hate losing to Opelika. But more importantly, we'd like to play clean football and be ready for next week, knowing that we've got all these jitterbugs out and no longer penalty-ridden.
Yeah. Here we go, second half kickoff brought to you by Karen Chanel. Colin Sharp, the junior police kicker, approaches, puts a big leg into it. Ball explodes off his leg, 5 yards deep.
Hey, Brett.
Into the end zone for a touchback.
You're getting old, but that's not Colin Sharp.
Colin Murphy, my bad, yep.
Colin Sharp did kick for us.
He did. On this field. So, but Colin Murphy, the junior, puts that one 5 yards deep in the end zone. Man,
you have been doing this 26 years.
I have.
You're getting close to the time where you've got to be calling some kids that you called.
I mean, it's getting there.
Seriously,
on a serious note.
I'd be surprised if we haven't already.
Yeah, I mean, and again, like you and I talked about it on the field before the game. That's Colin Murphy, man. He has really worked hard.
He has
to get to this level, and
his frame's gotten really strong.
He's a threat back there at kicker, and again, don't take him for granted when you have him like him. This is going to be a illegal motion penalty against. So look, it's a penalty flag, but it's not against us this time. So Opelika will back up 5, so it'll be 1st and 15 for them instead of us. 11:59. Technically, did a second roll off? I mean, really, a second didn't roll off, did it? All right.
We're shifting strong side with our defensive front. Sometimes you see that, often you don't, but
didn't take the refs long to get out of the locker room and get going again. Key under center right there. Going to be a counter play back over here. That's holding right there. We couldn't get off the hold. They threw it. It's a penalty flag coming back. I mean, good Lord. We got a guy cramped up and coming off the field. Yeah, that one's coming back. Counter play, going to be holding against the Bulldogs, Randy. I think they called it on another guy. The end also turned our guy around, and or the tackle turned our end around. But anyway, that one's going to come back. So 2 plays, 2 penalties.
I think 30 is kind of cramming too for them.
After the punt, I'll come down to Faith, and again, just best field position we've had, and we weren't able to take advantage of it.
Need a good punt right here.
Right.
Need a good snap. Keep this field position in our favor. That was the difficult part of that first half too, Brett.
Had a flag there that is waved off. Two to the top, one down to the bottom. They got after it, got it off though, almost got it blocked, but hey, it's going to hit a good roll right there.
Going to work out perfect.
All right, so going to roll inside the 15 down to around the 11. Brought some heavy pressure there, almost got to it. I'm going to go down to Faith now. Had a great opportunity there on that. Held them inside, forced a punt. Had great field position, but again, penalties, mishaps there. Wildcats were not able to take advantage, Faith, of the good field position. But after a good punt there by Carson Spears, has Opelika backed up again.
Yeah, it looks that Ben Russell is going to have a good position in the defensive side. But, yeah, these penalties definitely keep getting back to them. And you would think after halftime maybe they would have a little bit of a moment where they could go and talk about it. But hopefully they're going to be able to get it under control here in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, hopefully they'll be able to grasp hold of this and try to eliminate these penalties, Randy. I mean, I'm telling you, had great field position, and we're not able to take advantage of it. So,
well, and you're still keeping them back deep, though, and this clock's running a little bit quicker here in the second half, and got to make them beat you throwing the football. That's the key here in the second half. If you can contain them, not allow them to get 6, 7, 8 yards. Luckily, there in that first possession of the second half, they picked up 2 quick penalties, so they stayed behind the chains. Brett, they had some good plays on that one. They had a 13-yard gain late, but they had been so far behind the chains, they couldn't pick that first down up. But a great job by Dennis and Spears getting that kickoff.
Man, he had a heavy rush there, man. Good job by him to get it off.
Gets the ball down to the 11, and our defense needs to stand up. Play good football here in the second half. Was really good there to start the second.
Clay Central leads Hanley 26-3 in the fourth quarter. The Wildcats' next week opponent there.
Always well coached.
Yep.
Very good defense over there.
Yep. And off the right. Good job right there in the middle. A gain tackle there by the Wildcat defensive front.
Big Charzell right there making in on the stop, along with big number 58 for the Wildcats inside, Kentravius Varner. 5'10", 230.
That's a good defensive front, Randy.
Oh, man, I think you get outside of 7A.
Oh, man.
And in 7A, you've only really got 10 or 12 teams like this.
Maybe.
On the lines of scrimmage.
Right.
And to play in 7A, you got to look like that.
You do. You do.
Or you just going to get your
you're just going to get killed. You just get mauled every snap. Second down and 10, no gain there. Key going to take it and stick it in the belly of the back again.
Hold on.
Yep. Get up to around the 17, 18-yard line.
Charles made a good stick, could not hold on, and that is, he's given up almost 40 pounds there in the middle. Big Johnson kept his leg drive going. Coach Coleman called it earlier. He's one that seemed slightly gimpy here in the second half, but you couldn't tell it right there, Coach.
No.
Picks up 5-6 yards after contact. We'll call it 3rd down and 2 on the board. 5:25 to go here in the third quarter. It's 19-13.
Yeah, there's some movement right there.
Yeah, got to jump on that right side.
That's 10 on them penalties.
15 for us, Coach.
Yeah, or 16. 16.
Yeah, 16 penalties for us. We had 13 in the first half, now 10 for Opelika. Big play here in the ball game was that one. That penalty play carries them back 5 yards.
So now 3rd down and 7?
About 7.
Can we get another stop and make them punt from down here? What do you try here, 3rd and 7, Opelika? 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Just watch number 2.
There he is right here, in motion. Little play action, swing it out of the backfield, got his man, 20-25, first down there for the Bulldogs. Just a very well-designed play call, safe.
I really like their offense, man. There's a lot of eye candy in the backfield. Roll the pockets, play fakes. Not a lot of chances taken downfield, and you shouldn't. And Brett, right here, man, as we'll roll under 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the third, Opelika would love nothing more than to grind out one first down after another.
There's no doubt. Got to get right there. Good job. There's a penalty flag. It's going to be holding. That's going to be, look, they can help us now. Keep doing this stuff. Staying behind the chains, and hey, we did a better job even with the hold. We're going to stop them right there for no gain, but this one's going to come back again. So now the penalty bug biting Opelika a little bit here in the second half. Percy Julian leading Paul Bryant 14-0. Pell City leads Pelham 14-7. Spain Park up on Sparkman 21-7 in the third. There's you some
do decide to take that 10-yard step off from the spot of the foul. Has them first and maybe 20.
Yeah, it's 20. First and 20.
I thought it looks leaving a little more than that 10.
It's, maybe a little bit. Going to say first and 20 on the board. The clock's rolling. And Key will be in the shotgun, back beside him, man in motion left to right. Going to hand off up the middle. Great tackle there. Gang tackle by the Wildcats. Nothing doing on first down. It'll be second down and 20.
Our defensive line playing much better here in the second half, beating them at the point of attack. Getting in the backfield, causing disruption, not necessarily making the tackle, but allowing the linebackers just to slow them up long enough that the linebackers can come across and get them down. No gain there on the play. We'll call it 2nd and 20. That clock continues to roll, though. 3:27 to go here in the third. Opelika leads 19-13.
Key looking to throw the football down this. Now going to air it down the middle. Double coverage pass is almost intercepted. Threw it. They're triple coverage right there.
Double post.
Yeah.
Elijah's
that's
cramping.
cramp. That's a cramp. And then Baby J a little bit shaken up as well. But great coverage down the middle of the field. And, again, continuing to look for Jalen Washington. That is really it in the passing game for Opelika. 3:16 to go here. Elijah cramping up on the field. 19-13, Opelika leads our Wildcats. All right, it's third down and 20. We'll see what happens. Got to get off the field here. Backed up inside the 20-yard line and around the 16. Key beside him, back there by himself. Trips down here to the bottom, one to the top. He's going to look up there. He's under pressure, going to be flushed out. Going to throw the ball. Almost intercepted. Man, he just made
it's a
very, very bad decision there to throw that football.
No, Brett, this is a great coverage call by our defensive staff. Big number 58, Kentravius Varner, our defensive lineman. He actually runs to the sideline, and he's covering the flat here.
Right.
They wanted to hit the receiver on the right flat and let him make a play with his legs to pick it up, but our defensive end's out there to cover, and he actually is the one that knocked this football away. So great play by the defensive end.
Fourth down, going to be punting from the 5. Boy, he got this one.
Oh, my.
Going to be fielded at the 40.
Ooh, good.
Man, good hit. I think he hit his own man as much as he hit BJ. BJ able to field that one and get to the 40-yard line.
It's Camden Rayleigh.
He got a little rattled on that.
It's not Rayleigh.
Yeah,
I'm old. That's 5'11", 167 pounds of full blast into BJ right there. I'm going to have to say something to Van. Van knows exactly how old we are. He sent a sheet over here.
Well, I mean, he didn't do his own coach justice. Coach McCracken up there, I said, do these hieroglyphics?
I'm not sure. I could have read this at 8.
Maybe a microscope.
We needed a big play right here.
All right, here we go, 1st and 10 at the 39 where they put it down. Going to hand off up the middle and nothing doing there.
Yeah, just no push.
Well, you just got to at least show some run every once in a while, and just not there. Josh Harriel, no gain on the play, 2nd down and 10. 2:32 and counting here in the third quarter. 19-13, Bulldogs lead it. Been a stalemate to this point here in the third quarter. 4 wide, 2 to either side, Preer in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looks to his right, throws a pass, is almost intercepted. And Sedarian was headed down the sideline, and Kingston thought he was going to break it off. There was a miscommunication, and they're trying to get that figured out. Luckily, we dodged that one. So he threw it right to a Bulldog. He just couldn't hang on to it. It's the reason DBs don't play wide receiver. 2:09 to go, 3rd and 10. at our own 39. Trips to the top, Sedarian down here by himself. 7 seconds on the play clock. We'll have to get the snap off.
He called it. He called it.
Timeout for the Wildcats with 2:09 to go, 19-13. We'll take a Scooters Coffee timeout with them. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Amanda Scroggins with RE/MAX Around the Lake will cover every inch of Lake Martin's 880 miles of shoreline to find your family's dream home. Amanda's experience is top-notch, and she is consistently a top 10 RE/MAX agent in the state of Alabama. Her love for her clients is sincere and from the heart. Call her today at 256-749-6634 or visit her website, amandascroggins.com, today.
Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your headquarters for all the brands contractors know best. We are your local home improvement store with 9 convenient locations throughout Central Alabama. We have a huge selection of Weber and Traeger, Pelican coolers, Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, and other top brands. No matter the project, we have you covered with our high-quality lumber and building supplies. From do-it-yourselfers to seasoned pros, Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply has what you need to get the job done.
Our kids aren't the only ones who do homework. For big families, we do ours too. Like buying our first home, which was a whole different animal. We got expert coaching from Maria, our Valley Home Loan consultant. She provided a full menu of digital resources, which gave us the confidence to make an offer. Now we have our own yard, which taking care of is, well, a whole different animal. Finding the right mortgage can be daunting. We can help you through it all.
Score a flavor touchdown at Wharf Casual Seafood. Their winning lineup of appetizers and entrees has everything from fan favorite seafood like shrimp and mahi-mahi to star burgers and fresh salads. Check out their menu online at wharfcasualseafood.com.
Opelika neither. Opelika has been backed up inside their own territory, and the Wildcat defense has done a really good job of not allowing them to get out. Wildcats need to move the chains right here. Figure out if up 6, 19-13. Bulldogs lead it. going to stay in the same formation. Trips to the top, one to the bottom, ball in the near hash, moving left to right. Pre-year, under pressure, going to step up, shoot a pass. He's got Sedarian wide open at the Bulldog 45 and a first down for the Wildcats.
Well thrown football right there, and he buys just enough time to hit that dig route. And Sedarian, wide side of the field, receiver, and that is a long time to come across.
And he lined up over here.
No, he's top side.
He switched.
Oh, yeah.
He switched.
And but a good enough job by our offensive front to give Kingston enough time to step up in the pocket and make that play.
Picked up a first down, moved the chains inside Bulldog territory pre-year. Under pressure, steps up, dodges one guy. Trying to get past another, hold on to the football. Going to be sacked right there. .126 to go here in the third. Wildcats trail by 6. Great throw on the previous play by Kingston pre-year to Sedarian Morgan to move the chains.
Great pressure right there off the snap. Had a defensive tackle just beat us directly off the snap and get into the face of Kingston. Not much time. He gets back to only make sure no loss.
Well, a little screen pass. They got it set up right there. Got it across the 40. They collapsed 38. Hey, slow. We sucked them in. And
just a little slow getting out there, and BJ knows it. Just a little quicker, and BJ's right up that seam and makes a massive play. We saw it get called back.
Picked up
on a
4.
Penalty play a little bit earlier here in the second half.
He picked up 4, be third down and 6.
You're in 4-down territory.
Yeah. Well, got to keep this drive going somehow. 30 seconds to go here in the third. Pre-year, third down, takes the snap. Under pressure, going to go down that far sideline. He catch that?
Gosh, what a catch.
Oh, he caught it. Just out of bounds.
He's out of bounds.
Uh-oh.
That's pre-year holding his hamstring.
Yep.
So 4th down and 6. Do you punt the football here? With 19 seconds, your defense has played well. You kept them backed up. Or do you try to get a first down right here and keep the chains moving? They're going to go ahead and punt the football.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. I mean, this is anybody's game right now. It's only a 6-point game. And you've won the field position battle to this point here in the third quarter. So this game wasn't going to be won in the first 3 quarters. It was going to be won in the fourth. You got to get there with a chance. .19 seconds to go here in the third.
Then a good punt.
They're going to back us up a little bit, try to give us a little bit more space. Carson's done a great job tonight punting this football.
Oh, really, really good.
He needs another good one right here.
Yeah.
Gets the snap off.
Good kick.
Yeah, good kick by
Perfect
Carson.
Kick.
Gonna fair catch. Hits at the 6 and rolls into the end zone.
That's the best one he's hit all night.
Oh yeah, he
pounded.
pounded.
A little too good.
He pounded that one, and Opelika guys didn't have enough men on the field. They were late getting their special teams group in, and really didn't have anybody set on the line of scrimmage that much. And we went ahead and snapped the balls. 4 seconds to go here in the third. It's a 6-point football game here at Opelika. They'll start at their own 20 here on this possession. About to head to the crucial Heritage South Credit Union fourth quarter here. Your community credit union. Colby Key will be in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the top, 2 down to the bottom. Ball in the near hash. Going to send a man in motion. That's Washington left to right. Key's going to roll out to his right, looking. Wildcat's going to string it out.
Oh, yes!
Threw it interception right there at the 15-yard line. Colby Key almost did it on the previous possession. He threw it straight to Christian Smith. And Randy, he's made 2 poor decisions. He lived to get out of the last one, and I don't know where he's looking. I mean, he's rolling the pocket. Christian Smith's really the only guy out there, and he threw it right to him. We appreciate the red lights as we head to the fourth quarter.
Trying to waste it, Brett. I tell you where the play was made back here in the secondary. They trying to run a flag. This deep portion of the secondary, we have it covered up, unable to get rid of the football, and he just got a little antsy with it.
Yeah, he just made a terrible decision.
What a great play by Christian Smith,
Yes.
and we must cash this one in.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We'll take a break here. The fourth quarter coming up. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elliott City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Since 1966, Camping World has been America's RV dealer, selling over 1 million RVs. RVs that are built right here in America to see America. And Camping World has the most affordable RVs available, giving you the freedom to explore our great country. Take advantage of Built in America pricing on over 25,000 new RVs. With travel trailers starting at just $92 a month, fifth wheel starting at $227, and motorhomes starting at $563. Pursue your American dream at Camping World.
Castelluccio Fine Italian Dining in downtown Alexander City is rapidly becoming the region standard for Italian cuisine, as well as hand-cut filet mignon, fresh Gulf seafood, and the area's best Italian import wine selection. We offer true old-world charm with unmatched hospitality. Like Castelluccio Fine Dining on Facebook to keep up with daily lunch and dinner specials. Also new, we offer catering for your family and small business, so call and order. Castelluccio, downtown Alexander City, where the only thing that rivals the flavor is the dining experience.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best-kept secret, an affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552, 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
To play here, Wildcats with a crucial turnover. And let's go down to the sideline with Faith Richardson here as we head to the fourth. Faith, Wildcats been waiting for a huge opportunity right there. They get a big turnover there by Christian Smith.
Yeah, Brett, you can see, I don't know if you can see behind me right now, but we've got guys down left and right of how many of them are just cramping right now. And so the weather has finally caught up with everybody, but with this huge momentum they've got right now, the only hope you can have is that they're going to keep pushing forward.
Yeah, absolutely. Just hope it doesn't keep some key guys out. But, Faith, thank you so much. Appreciate the report. Huge turnover for the Wildcats. Speed sweep around the right side to B.J. Bedgood, picked up about 3 yards.
And B.J. looked at full speed right there too, Brett. Made one man miss to pick up the 3 or 4 yards that he does, and that's key because he did cramp there in the first half, and we need him at full speed. You know, him being that second option at receiver keeps all the eyes off of Sedarian. Got to cash this thing in, though.
All right, second down and 7 inside,
right at the 10,
inside the 10-yard line. 2nd and 7. Can get a first down, obviously. Kingston Preyer, long snap, looking, under pressure, going to step up. He's going to run. 10-yard line, they close and drop him open field, and BJ was wide open.
Yeah, just athletes, my friend. Athletes that can run. Kingston thought he saw some pay dirt on that left side, and that's a safety just cruising in to get to him. And
he couldn't find BJ was literally wide open in the end zone.
Well, he was looking to the right, Brett.
When he came back to the left,
and
he was running with him
to escape.
Yeah, he had a chance. Yeah, he had a chance. 3rd down and 7.
Heady play by their safety.
Trips up to the top, one down here to the bottom. Preyer takes the snap, looks, going to lob it into the end zone, battling up for it. That's interference. They just mugged Sedarian into the corner of the end zone. He couldn't stay with him if he threw it to him 10 times. And that was a mismatch completely. Great play call to go throw it up and let Sedarian see if he can make it catch. And you know what? The young DB just pushed him out of bounds. I mean, you really didn't have a choice.
Yeah. And BJ upset because he's wide open.
Well, it's twice he's been wide open.
Wide open in the middle of the field.
But that was the right.
All eyes are on Sedarian.
That was the right play call, though.
Sure.
I mean, going to the corner with Sedarian Morgan there on a 3rd and 7. You got what you wanted. You got the penalty. You either catch the ball, score a touchdown, or you get a penalty. And
we got 2-yard line right here.
Let's just see.
We should.
Well, it was at the 10.
But was it in the end zone? Oh.
Yeah, I don't know that you don't get an automatic first down. I don't think in high school. So it's 3rd down still.
Call it about 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think
They'll put 2 on the board.
Yeah, you can get a first down here. Going to slide Charles Chappelle over to the left. And going to try to run it, cut back inside, going to dive down to the 1-yard line.
It'll be a first down.
Yep, got the first, though.
You know, that's a touchdown.
Yeah.
The snap's not a little high. It's
Right. It's okay, though. Hey, look.
Just delayed.
That 3rd, I think we got enough for the first. 1st and goal at the 2. 10:55 to go. We're in good shape right here. Take care of the football, Cash. Like you said, Randy, got to get in the end zone.
Well, Elijah coming in at quarterback after being on the ground for the last few minutes, getting stretched out, a little odd. So we'll see if he's okay. He's been cramping, and it's not a calf cramp. This is a major hamstring cramp.
Here we go. You're going to have to call a timeout. No, they got the timeout. 10:26 to go here in the ball game. Wildcats going to spin. Is that the final timeout of the game for the Wildcats? I want to say it is.
It's 2 that I remember here in the second half. I'm not saying the other hasn't been taken.
I think it may have, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and take a quick 30-second Scooters Coffee timeout. We come back, Wildcats 1st and goal. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Opelika Ford has employee pricing for all. This is Earl Hudson, General Manager. Employee pricing will save you thousands.
Everyone is talking about tariffs and higher prices.
Not at Opelika Ford. If you see higher prices, run away, buy from us, and save.
What about down payment?
Just $1 down.
How about credit approval?
We work with dozens of lenders, and we have a plan for almost any credit situation.
All roads lead to Opelika. Opelika Ford.
Just 25 minutes from Columbus, OpelikaFordChrysler.com, or call me, Alabama, 1-800-NEXT-RIDE.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com. There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your headquarters for all the brands contractors know best. We are your local home improvement store with 9 convenient locations throughout central Alabama. We have a huge selection of Weber and Traeger, Pelican coolers, Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, and other top brands. No matter the project, we have you covered with our high-quality lumber and building supplies. From do-it-yourselfers to seasoned pros, Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply has what you need to get the job done.
When you need an automotive hero, you got to call S&S Discount Tire Pros. With locations in Alexander City and Dadeville, we are here to serve you today. From quick services like oil changes and tire rotations to in-depth automotive repairs such as suspensions, brakes, and tune-ups, S&S can take care of all your tire needs. You just have to focus on what's important and love the drive. Call S&S Discount Tire Pros today. We are automotive heroes, and we are here to serve you.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
This is Earl Hudson, General Manager of Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where you get the freedom of choice. Employee pricing, low APR, or customer cash, whatever saves you the most money, it's your choice. Save big on new Ram trucks, Jeep Wranglers, Gladiators, Grand Cherokees, Durangos, and more.
What about down payment?
Just $1 down. Come see us at Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram today.
During Employee Pricing Plus, all roads lead to Opelika. Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Opelika Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.com.
Opelika tonight. This is what high school football is all about. This is what rivalries are all about. New coach Kurt Johnson, his staff, has the Wildcats 2 yards away from tying it up. Opelika's got everybody kind of buried in there.
Start. Not what you want.
That is just horrendous.
I mean, just not what you want.
These penalties, man,
That's
are
18.
Got to go back to that first offensive unit now.
Man, that's horrible. No, that's not a tornado. That's a train coming behind us. First and goal at the 7 now. 10:26 to go here in the ball game. Snap to Elijah, man, and he got hit in the backfield. Broke a tackle, cuts back. Hurdles a guy. 5-yard line down to the 4.
Great run.
I don't know how he got to where he got. I mean, he got 3 yards, but he ran about 40 to get it. And got to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and goal at the 4. 2 players for Opelika lost their headgear, got to come out. Here we go. Wildcat formation. Elijah, right side, cuts it back in. Did he get in there? Touchdown! Wildcats! Wildcats have tied it up 19 apiece. Extra point coming up. Dodged that false start bullet there at first and goal at the 2. And a great couple of runs by Elijah.
Great blocking on the right side of the front too, Brett. Had plenty of motion up front. Good push. That's big Daniel Burns, your right tackle, getting good push along with a heavy package in for the Wildcats there. Big kick here, 9:53 to go in the football game, as well as our defense has played here in the second half.
Tied it up. Big extra point here. Colin Murphy. Snap place, kicks on the way. Got it. Wildcats lead it 20-19. 9:53 to go here. Wildcats patient, Randy, winning the field position battle, choosing to punt the football.
And
then finally getting the turnover. Well, you know, you keep them backed up and you get a mistake. And
it's defense.
It's defense.
Right
That's
now.
what I'm saying. And they've been on the field a long time for this football game. Coach, I'll come to you for a drive recap on that.
All right. So 7 plays, 13 yards with Elijah running in at the 3-yard line. What a big play that was, but it capped out by the defense.
And there's never been a more important extra point. And, you know, they've been sketchy tonight on both sides. And it ain't necessarily been the kickers. It's the combination of the snap and the hold and everything else. But the Wildcats have reclaimed the lead, 20-19 here. After this kickoff, we'll come down to Faith. Got to get a little bit of a update on the sideline. Wildcats grabbed that lead back. And Colin.
Hey, Brett, tip your hat, Elijah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been gimpy all second half. You put him in there 2 straight runs. He somehow makes 3 or 4 out of zilch.
Right.
And then a very physical run to get in the end zone. That's
right.
Outstanding play by the senior.
Here comes Colin Murphy to kick off right here. He's been booming them.
Stay in bounds.
Yeah, that one's going to. It's going to get through the end zone, down to the sideline with Faith Richardson. Faith going back to the turnover. Got a big turnover, played field position. And Elijah Johnson, after all those cramps you've been talking about, gritted it out, ended up getting into the end zone to give the Wildcats the lead back here 20-19.
Y'all, the entire momentum of the entire, not only the fans, but the team, it looks like everybody is back up and being hyped and back in this game after all the penalties that they've been having that's taken them back a little bit. The momentum and the energy on the sideline has increased so much since.
Absolutely, and you know what? Like Faith said, despite the penalties, you got the lead.
Well, hey,
you're up a point.
Only 4 penalties here in the second half for the Wildcats. So, look,
right.
that is a much better job of playing clean football.
Absolutely. Here comes Opelika running the football. This is what you had to do. You had to get in a position where you had to get the lead so they couldn't just line up and pound the football. I know it's only a point, and if you're Opelika, you're not panicking. You're still trying to do what you're best at here, but now all of a sudden, how many more times you going to touch the football starts to creep into your mind.
Good tackle right there by Big Vontae Traylor.
Right. Picked up 4 yards, though. 2nd down and 6 for the Bulldogs. Ball up here at the 24-yard line. Key thought about it, going to drop back, going to take it deep pass.
Good play. That's
goodness.
a pick. That's not a good call. That's not a good call.
I'm just going to let y'all talk about that one. That's unbelievable.
Well, it's a deep post pattern.
Well, he wasn't catchable.
Roll the pocket out to the right. It's a backside post. Bryce is in man coverage back there with the backside receiver. Bryce comes across with a right hand. If he calls it, it's because the left hand is grabbing from behind. I didn't see it. I don't think you could play this better. But the official,
that's a crap call.
He was dying to throw this one.
That's a crap call. It was double covered over the middle. He overthrew him. There was very little contact, if any. It did not impact whether he was going to catch the football. Just wondered when. 9:11 to go, and he gives them a first down. It's not the end of the world, but they do move the ball up here to the 39. Key going to hand off up the middle, and boy, great tackle in the backfield. Ripped the ball out.
Good.
Stopped him right there, lost a yard. Going to be 2nd down and 11, coming up under 9 minutes to go here in this football game now.
Caleb Kendrick playing really good football out there, number 32. He's the first one in on the stop. Christian Smith coming over to talk with the coach. He's played well at defensive end. He's the one that held edge a little bit earlier and made that key play on that turnover on this previous possession. Need a big play out of him here.
Wildcats lead 20-19. Under 8.5 to go in the ball game.
Watch 2 coming wide.
Now here he is right here. Play action. Going to look backside here. Key's going to lob it down the field. He had to come back and catch that. That was a very poor pass by Colby
No,
Key.
I think Johnson cramped.
No, he had to come back to get that ball.
That's right.
Yeah, that ball was that was a terribly underthrown
No,
football.
but I think in the process of coming back,
he right.
cramped.
He did. Yeah, you're exactly right.
He couldn't go down to the ground. Wes called this
I'm gonna
about
tell you, man,
20 minutes ago.
Keys, look, he's a gritty guy, but that ball floats out of his hand. It's not a forceful pass by any stretch. And
well, a lot of these pass plays though are they're built for this, Brett. Not as good a throw as he's had on some of the others, but you're not wanting to put this one. On a dime.
Yeah, well, I get that part, but
we're lucky Johnson just cramped right.
Yeah. First down and 10 inside Wildcat territory down here to the 43-yard line. 8:10 to go in the ball game. Here's Washington in motion left to right, taking handoff up the middle.
Tackle.
Yeah, you don't have him down yet.
Yeah, but I tell you, we're really good at the point of attack right now.
Hitting them.
We weren't good in the first half.
Well, look at their offensive front, Randy. Got their hands on their hips right now. I mean, they're starting to wear down a little bit. Wildcat defensive front getting a good push up there. Under 8 minutes to go in this game.
That's
Second
Hicks
down and
again.
6.
Hicks been on a lot of stops out there for the Wildcats tonight.
Need a negative play here. Second down and 6. Been able to get some of those here in the second half. High snap there. Gets it ahead. Going to fight forward and going to be short of a first down. Or maybe, did he get it? Maybe fought forward and got it there. And Opelika's got a couple guys that are going to have to come out cramped up too.
Thought they blew the whistle.
They did. I mean, I think they did. Are they going to give them a first?
Yeah, first down. Well,
I mean,
they're discussing it.
One is different.
I don't know.
Now.
Yeah, one's got second down, one's got first.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be second.
7:10 to go in the ball game. Look, we haven't shown ability to get them to stop them on this drive. Now they did get bailed out with a very sketchy penalty on a pass interference, but that's part of the game. They've driven the ball down to the Wildcat 30-yard line. First down and 10. Key in the shotgun. Get my hieroglyphics page out. That's Swanson back there at tailback. Drops back to pass. Key going to lob one across the middle of the field. He's got it down at the 15-yard line.
Great catch. Good fake back there in the backfield. Eye candy to the running back. That's going to be it's not really a dig. It's a crossing pattern. Key got plenty of time back there to sit and take a look downfield, and a great job by the receiver to go down low and bring this one in for a first down gain for the Bulldogs.
Watts back there in the backfield beside Key on 1st and 10 at the 15. Shotgun snap, going to hand it off to Watts. Watts up the middle, going to be a stalemate right there at around the 10-yard line.
2019 Wildcats lead. Bulldogs have moved this football right outside of the 10-yard line. They actually give them 4 yards there on first. So
where did this
this
drive start at the 10 or 20? It started at the 20. Started at the 20. Touchback. Handoff. Watch right there is hit. Driven backwards.
Good job defensively. We've been a lot tougher in the middle part.
Third
that
down.
A and B gap, we've been way better here in the second
here we
half.
go here. It's 3rd and 4, okay? You're definitely in field goal range, obviously. But 5:46, things have been sketchy in the kicking game tonight for Opelika. They trail because of a couple missed extra points. Wildcats lead at 20-19. About to roll under 5.5 to go here in the ball game. Going to go I formation, Key under center. Key, hand off to the fullback. He's got a first down, and he's inside the 5-yard line.
Just great blocking on that left side, and that's a big left side. You just tell it.
You just got to brace. You're going to have to brace. You're going to probably give up a score here, and your offense is going to have to use the remainder of this 5 minutes to come down and try to win it. Not trying to just give them one. Anything can happen, but they've taken this thing and driven it down our throat. I think a timeout is being called.
That's probably our last one.
I don't know. Did we call that?
Well,
I think that may be an official's timeout that was just called. It looked like he signaled for an official's timeout 5:15. We'll take a quick Scooters coffee timeout. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Forbes Auto Sales, Highway 280 in Kellyton, Alabama is home-owned and home-operated. If you're looking for tires, they have it. If you're looking for a vehicle, they have them. Great selection. Always out looking for more just for you, the customer. And if you're looking for service, whether you buy the vehicle from them or whether you buy the vehicle somewhere else, they do service work and got a great crew there. Keep us in mind. Don't you go by Forbes Auto Sales on Highway 280 in Kellyton today.
They say we live in an age of big data, where computers and fancy algorithms are supposed to know you best. But at Country Financial, we know helping you own your future requires, well, something much bigger. Contact your local Country Financial representative and start planning for your future with a personal touch.
Alex City Food Shop on the corner of Highway 280 and Airport Drive offers you the best convenience for your fuel up and go needs. Whether a quick snack on the go, cold beverages for the party or tailgate, or just a quick fuel up, you can expect a friendly staff and a fully stocked snack and drink section, all in the heart of Alexander City. Alex City Food Shop, your locally owned full-service gas and convenience store that offers value in all we do.
Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street has been a staple here for decades, taking care of our community families from prom time, wedding days, picking up a friend on a bad day, happy times, and sad times. Grace's is involved in our community with more than just beautiful flower arrangements, but also the love they put in them. Keep this number handy, 256-234-4238 for Grace's Flowers in Alexander City. Call 256-234-4238.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
Did you know that Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air service fee is good for 30 days for all 4 trades? That's right. If we service your home's electric, plumbing, HVAC, or garage doors, we will come back within 30 days for any of the 4 trades at no additional cost to you. A licensed and trained Dixie technician will service your home with our signature warehouse on wheels, and all work will be backed by our 100% satisfaction guarantee. What are you waiting for?
Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you're looking at the outside right now. Let's come on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Go in this football game. Wildcats clinging to 1-point lead, but first and goal for Opelika at the 3. More than likely going to have to be able to answer this. Handoff on the right side, stood him up, going to drive forward, didn't get in.
It's 30 back in there.
16 touchdowns rushing for him last year. He hadn't hurt us much tonight at all.
No, he really had. You know, and he's been gimpy, though, Randy, like you said. Hey, under 5, guys.
But we played physical.
Second goal at the 1-yard line.
Especially here in this second half. I'm really proud of the way we played.
Second goal, 4:45 to go in the ball game. Key under center. Key, handoff over there's 30.
They got it.
Dove in, I don't know. Yep, got it off the left side. Opelika back on top, 25-20.
Still plenty of time.
Oh, that time's not a factor. I mean, hey, look, they did what they had to do. They drove it down our throat. Now, again, I'm not sure even if that penalty would have mattered. They were moving the football. I mean, It was an incomplete pass, but they've been able to run this football. And, again, extra points have been tough. They're going to go for 2 here. Try to go up 7. This is a big play.
Yeah,
huge.
Sure is. You're right. You know where it's going.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Get ready.
Kind of a messed-up snap, going to lob it into the end zone. Knocked away.
Eli Long coming across at the last second and knocking that football away. Very heady play back there. Needed it. Big tight end they were trying to find on our little flag, Wes. And timing wasn't bad, but good recognition by our secondary.
Right.
Big play.
4:35 to go in this football game. Wildcats trail 25-20.
Hey, defense done all that you can ask them here in the second half, only giving up 6 points.
Yeah, they're playing great. You're right.
Hey,
that one was not an easy drive. I mean, you
gave
Opelika a lot of chances to screw that up, and tip your hat to them, they didn't. But we didn't let anything. We didn't allow anything easy on that.
It's been a little bit cleaner of a half for both teams. I know there's still been some penalties, but the first half was just marred with mistakes, and this has been a lot better. I mean, what were we coming out of halftime at 9 o'clock, Randy, and the game's almost over, and it's just not even 10 yet. So this half has been a lot better. Score from Dayville. Elmore County leads Dayville 21-7.
Kyle's got them.
He's just got a machine. Got a machine going, man. All right, here we go. Bulldogs going to kick off with 4:35 to go in the ball game. This one's going to be, haven't had a returnable kick all night.
And that's a weapon, man. When you can do that. Start from the 20 on offense, man. Make them drive the field.
Just got to get it. 4:35. Wildcats, plenty of time. Time not a factor here in the ball game. Quick strike ability in this offense all over the field. Not necessarily looking for a quick strike. Would love to put together a drive that could eat 3 or 4 minutes off his clock. Going to start on the ground. Run right there up the middle. Good positive run. Across the 20 up to the 22, 23-yard line. So, again, showing, got to keep them honest a little bit.
Yeah, 4 yards.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No.
So, I'm going to call it more like 2nd and 7. I'll give them 3 yards there. Yeah. Trips to the top. Clock going to roll under 4 minutes. Kingston Preer in the shotgun. Takes the snap and a handoff over here. Broke a tackle. Across the 25 up to the 27-yard line.
Okay.
Bucks wait.
3rd down.
Yeah, that's the first time we've run that tonight.
I think so.
I think so too.
Yeah.
That is we've seen that quite a few times at this program over the years.
And we've won a lot of football games by making people like that play. All right, here we go, 3rd and 2. Trips to the top, 3:30 to go in the ball game. Need to get a first down here. Run it, got a first, 30, 35, still breaking tackles, Harriel, 40, 45, still driving, midfield, down to the Opelika 45-yard line.
Let's go.
What a run. What a run.
What a great job by the offensive line, mainly Daniel Burns. Burns picked him up at about the 47 and got him 7 or 8 more yards.
I thought they were just going to pick him up and take him all the way.
Not going to give him all of that, though.
I gave him to the 48.
Hey, running the football out of him.
How about that on
Where's
the first
this
one?
been?
Trips to the top. Swing pass out there. Man, incomplete.
Just short armed.
Yep. Trying to ease it. What's going on with the clock?
I think he's cramping. I may be wrong, but Kingston's pointing like he's cramping.
No,
Right here, I think.
Let's go down to the sideline real quick. Faith's got an update.
You were just talking about Kingston, how he's cramping. A few plays ago, he was cramping on the sidelines. I came over, I asked him. He was just cramping. Everything's fine with him. But, yeah, I mean, they were, Brett, picking him up and pulling him down the field. So, but Kingston's fine. It's just a cramp.
Amazing.
That's a face mask.
That's a face mask. Kingston broke the tackle. 40, out of bounds right there. How do you not call that?
I don't know.
Appreciate it down there, Faith. Thank you for the report. Did talk to Kingston. Everybody's cramping down there on the sideline, but how is that not called?
I don't even know. I mean, you've got to not be looking.
Gosh. And on the previous play, they let 5 more seconds run off the clock after the play had been stopped, incomplete.
2:43, clock is stopped now. Wildcats trail 25-20. Have moved this football down to the Bulldog 37-yard line, 1st and 10, though.
Would love to finish this drive and have much time on this clock. Cedarian Morgan in motion, right to left. Got to snap it. Snaps it with 1 second. Kingston going to roll out over the right. He's got plenty of room to run. Go, 35-30. Slides down to the 25-yard line.
First down.
New set of downs coming up for the Wildcats. Yeah, they got it. Yeah, absolutely. First down compliments to C&T Electric. Wildcats moving the football here. Opelika's got a guy down on the field.
He's cramping too. It's both ways.
Yeah, 2:28 to go in this football game, and the Wildcats trail by 5, 25-20. And again, Opelika with all 3 timeouts here, guys. So you got to, if you can run the football like this, Randy, you start using this clock, get them on their heels, and you start making them eat those timeouts to try to stop the clock. But I love the way this drive started with 3 consecutive runs. Harry L., that was an amazing play. The whole line just picked him up and escorted him down the field. I mean, they're like, let's go, big boy.
We'll expect more from him. This football's inside the 30 now. Where we got us? We down right outside of the 25. We're at the 27-yard line.
Right.
So 1st and 10 from there. And, I mean, they're laid out on their back down there.
I don't know. Is it a cramp?
It's got to be.
It looked like maybe something else, Randy, the way he was. But it may be just a cramp.
Those things hurt, Brett.
Oh, well, they're no kid.
They hurt.
They hurt bad.
But and both teams have had their issues. I mean, Faith said there's mustard packets down there on the field. I see one right here. Just doing everything you can to try to get through this game. 2:28 to go.
Kingston, he's battling down there.
Yeah, he is.
I think he pointed to cramping in his ribs. I don't know that I may be wrong there. We need to ask him.
He's got a little bit of a turn.
Ball game.
Yeah.
But so tough. Now running the football these previous 2 plays, roll the pocket.
Yes.
At least give a look down the field that he's looking for somebody and, physical run on this left sideline to get out of bounds. I'm impressed with that play. But roll this clock. Get it down here and score this touchdown and get out of here alive. 2:28 to go in the ball game. Good-looking drive being put together by the Wildcats. Try to close this thing out, trailing 25-20.
Wildcats, clock rolling now. Trips down here to the bottom. Pre-year.
We still, we got emotion.
Yep. That's 19.
Oh, my goodness.
Not what you want. Not when you're running the football and you're playing physical and you got them on their heels. They're whooped.
Yeah, they're getting blown off. Yeah, they're getting blown off. Look at them. And I think 99's kind of had his rear end handed to him on the last few plays.
Well, he's not even in there.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah.
So, but why he's out. So, clock rolling again, under 2:15 now. Snap. Jesus, what a hit in the backfield. Did they take it away from him?
No.
That's a devastating play. The play's going to lose all the way back to the 40.
There's a jailbreak back there at the
running
back.
Yeah, nobody got blocked. Second down and 22, minute and 50 seconds to go. This is ball game right here. You got to sell out. You got to figure out what you got in your offense now to get a first down or try to get in the end zone. 1:43 to go here and counting in the ball game. That was a terrible, terrible, disastrous play. We got one timeout left.
Down to
8
7 seconds.
Yep, we're ready to go.
We got it. We got time.
Snap. Swing pass out here. Made one man miss, not going to get very far. Hey, is that a face mask? Or is that going to be holding? There's a penalty flag over here. Is there, don't know if it's holding or a face mask. We'll see.
I would be willing to bet my left arm it's going to be against us. You're not coming over here to Opelika with a minute 16 and get a call. No way.
I mean, who was it on?
Well, Sedarian got spun around, and he was looking at the official, kind of had his arms up. And I don't think they know, to be honest. He's trying to explain what he saw. You would think if it was a face mask, it wouldn't take that much. It is. It is a face mask. Well, I think they grabbed Sedarian's face mask, trying to block, and that's what he was complaining about. And see what it is. Is it a 5 or a 15?
It's 15.
Wow.
Wow, what a big one. Massive.
That is huge.
You know, Eric Young was laying on the ground.
Yeah.
That could have been called because on him,
right.
Grab his.
All right, so let's set it up. It's second down and 9 now. Down to the 27-yard line. 1:10 to go in the ball game. Preer going to drop back.
Time.
Third down coming up, 58 seconds to go. We got to get to the line here, guys. I just call the timeout. Just call the timeout.
I think
well, they're showing one. 50 seconds, 47, third and 9. Got to get a little bit of urgency.
Get the snap. Yep, they didn't get their guy off.
They had to call a timeout.
Yep. They had a defensive lineman still trying to hustle off the field. He was 3 or 4 steps from the sideline.
Let's be honest, 38 seconds, you're good here.
Yeah,
you're here at the 27.
Plenty of time.
You got to get a first down, or you got to look at it. You got 2 shots right here with 38 seconds, and regardless, you can win this football game on offense right here, and Opelika may not ever touch it again, or if they do, it will be with very, very minimal time on the clock.
Haven't been able to let go of one lately.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, just has not.
Back in the secondary, they've done a good job of covering up our receivers on deep routes. I don't know if there's an underneath that we can dial up right here. We haven't seen an underneath pass to Sedarian in a while. And I just don't think that you can come over here to Opelika and leave out of here in the fourth quarter without him touching the football. So now is there something underneath that you can dial up, get him in the open field, and allow him to make a play with his legs?
Again, we're not sure if we have a timeout or not. I mean, they show one on the board for us, but I'm not sure we do. Third down and 9, Preer, shotgun, dropping back. Got some time. He got step up, throw it in the end zone. Sedarian's wrestling. Looking for a pass interference. There's a lot of grabbing going on is all I can say.
Yeah.
Let's look at this. Let's look at this replay right here.
Yeah, it's thrown to the inside too, Brett.
Yeah, right.
You know,
He's got him tackled, man. I mean, come on, man. You can't grab the receiver around the waist. It's 4th and 9. This is it. You got to move the chains. 37 seconds, or you got to score.
You got to love high school football. This is what it's about right here.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Man.
So much motion there on the line of scrimmage. That should have been called.
That should have been on
20
defense.
times.
That should be on defense.
Yeah, 93 right at the snap, motioning.
Yeah.
They've done it all night.
Now, we had 2 calls early on in the football game, and then it seems like they stopped the shift late in the snap count like that the last
you got 30
couple of quarters.
33 seconds is 4th and 14. You got to know you got to get a first down or you got to get in the end zone.
You got to put the middle of the field is going to be open.
Here's Kingston. Drops back to pass. Steps up under pressure. And he's sacked. And that's the ball game. 26 seconds. Opelika going to win it. (25-20).
You know, physical football game out there tonight, boys, and that was really key here at the end of the ball game was who could hold up. You know, you see Kingston, who made a few great plays on that drive, but really gimpy. So anything with the mobility to try to get outside of the pocket and find something down the field was going to be difficult.
Well, you can't overcome 20 penalties. I mean,
well, that's true.
Yeah, 20, 25, 25. Look, we had a chance to win the ball game down here, but I don't know of any team that's ever won a game with 20 penalties. And to have a chance to win against a team like this says a lot about what we have, and if we can get some things dialed in and we clean some things up in the second half. But you're almost expecting the impossible. As Key will take a knee, and that will be the final play of the game, and Opelika going to escape with a 5-point win, 25-20. We will go ahead and take a timeout on the field. The Radney Funeral Home postgame show coming up here for you always. Wildcats fall 25-20. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Hello, I'm Karen Chanel, your State Farm agent in Alexander City, Alabama, and the greater Lake Martin area. I want to talk to you a little bit today about your discounts. How many of you are entitled to discounts that you may or may not be receiving? One of the easiest discounts on your homeowner's insurance is that of having a fire extinguisher. Coupled with a deadbolt lock and a smoke alarm, that gives you an automatic discount on your homeowner's policy.
If you are needing some work done, big or small, call ProCare Contracting. Locally owned and operated, ProCare Contracting has got you covered. They have 2 construction groups and they can do your clearing, grading, hauling, and bush hogging. Or if you need concrete work, they offer concrete footings, slabs, fountains, driveways, sidewalks, retainer walls, seawalls, whatever you may need. Get it all done with one call to ProCare Contracting. Call today for estimates and any questions at 256-675-5210.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you, always.
Prime Steakhouse in Stillwaters is the place everybody's talking about. Find out for yourself and try the best steak on the lake. Prime Steakhouse and Catering, located in Stillwaters, open to the public.
Our kids aren't the only ones who do homework. For big families, we do ours too. Like buying our first home, which was a whole different animal. We got expert coaching from Maria, our Valley Home Loan consultant. She provided a full menu of digital resources, which gave us the confidence to make an offer. Now we have our own yard, which taking care of is, well, a whole different animal. Finding the right mortgage can be daunting. We can help you through it all.
About an hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But with the Zaxby's Sauce Boss box, he's dunking all over these fools.
Welcome to Dunk City. I'm the mayor and the sheriff.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
To the Radney Funeral Home postgame show, Faith running to catch up with Coach Jay, and we're going to go on down to her down there and with Sophie, and we'll catch up with Coach Johnson. Faith, go ahead.
Coach, your first game at Benjamin Russell, or with Benjamin Russell team, how do you feel so far?
I feel okay. I mean, we played really bad in some areas, man. Our O-line wasn't very good when we needed it to be, and our quarterback play wasn't very good tonight. But it's the first game with these guys, and I was very proud of the way we came back out in the second half. You know, we could have went in at halftime and gave up, and so we got a long season. Nothing is. Nothing that we don't want to accomplish is not in front of us. That's a heck of a ball squad that won a bunch of games in 7A last year, and we're going to keep trying to compete, and we're going to keep trying to get better.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, Faith. Appreciate it. And there's Coach Johnson. I think he's right, Randy. I mean, I don't know if you heard him or not, Wes. I think
did.
you heard him.
Yeah.
Just kind of elaborate on that. I mean, he's right. Everything's still in front. Very proud of how we came out and competed. Cleaned up a lot there in the second half.
No doubt. Like he said, I mean, second half, we actually played pretty good. Defense played really, really good, kept us in the game. And just explosive plays on offense that could not get them in the second half. That was the difference of the game, really.
Yeah,
offense.
I think so.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's right. I mean, you could have gone in the locker room and gave up, and they didn't. Came back, took the lead. Had a chance, Randy. We had it right here. You know, probably a couple plays away from winning the football game.
You know, and to be honest with you, if you would have told me that we had this opportunity here late in the ball game, I'd have said I've seen enough of this Benjamin Russell Opelika over the years to know that it's gotten away from us a lot of times, hasn't it?
It really has.
It didn't get away from us tonight.
No, we put the pressure on them. Yeah, they had to win the ball game.
And it wasn't by fluke plays. This is the thing I'm the most proud of with our group out there tonight. It wasn't like Cedarian. You know, last year we stayed in the football game against Central Clay because Cedarian just made 3 or 4 amazing one-on-one plays, but they beat our brains in.
They did. They did.
That didn't happen out here tonight.
Oh, no.
Defensively, we stood up. Our middle part of the defensive line, we controlled in the big gap in the second half where we didn't really in the first half, and we cleaned up. You know, I know we did still have 7 penalties in the second half, but we cleaned it up, and it's the first game. And, look, I love Coach Jay. I love what he brings to this program. I love this coaching staff. I think they're doing a great job. Nobody on that staff is happy that we had 20 penalties here tonight, but it's the first game, and it's the first game in a really, really tough environment. So I hate losing to Opelika. I'd just about rather do anything in this life than lose to Opelika and next to anything. I can't stand them. I've never liked anybody that wore red and black. I don't like Georgia. I dang sure don't like Opelika, and that's not going to change the rest of this life. I love Van Riggs. I love Spence McCracken. There's a lot of people in Opelika I love, but there's nobody I despise losing to more than them. Yeah. But you really do at this point in time in our program's history have to go, man, pretty proud of our kids tonight, and we got a lot we can build on. And we can play in 6A, and we can compete up and down. And we won't see any team bigger and stronger than this group right here. And so there's a lot to build on.
Yeah, there is. Let's get down to business here. The Dark Insurance Player of the Game. Don't be in the dark for your insurance needs. Call Dark Insurance today. You can pick several guys. Who you picking here tonight?
Is it player or play?
Player of the game first.
Well, the player of the game, Cedarian Morgan.
Yeah,
he had 8 catches for 154 yards and the 1 touchdown. You really wish you could have found a way to get it to him a few more times. And they dialed up the plays to get it to him, Brett.
Yeah.
But their defensive front was really tough. They had a very good game plan to not allow Kingston to roll the pocket and get outside of the pocket. And, Kingston, everybody's still got to remember, now he's the top recruit in the state in 2028, but that kid's a sophomore. And he's played some good teams in 5A, but he ain't played one ever looked like that. And physically, he held up good tonight. I'm proud of Kingston. And he made a couple of plays with his legs late, which is not really probably his game. But and he had cramps and fought through it. So he's a young kid. He's going to get better by games like
he's
this.
15.
Oh yeah.
Old.
Hey, Kingston Pre-Year's a gamer, and look, he's going to win a lot of football games here in Benjamin Russell. And just tell you, hey, look, he never looked panicked out here. And, there's some things he's going to be able to go back and look at on film. He can say, look, I could have done this. But like Coach Jay said, first game of the year, played a hell of a team in Opelika. Yeah. No, you're going to see what they did. They went 9-3 last year. Beat Phoenix
they lost in triple overtime.
And to Hoover. And so here's the deal. Good football team, a good barometer with a bunch of mistakes. I'm not making excuses. You lost the game. But we're going to clean that up, and you're not going to play lines of scrimmage like Opelika every week. So going to play some good football teams. Got another one next week. Going to play Spain Park. Going to play Helena. Going to play some teams that are really, really good. But congratulations to Kingston Pre-Year Dark Insurance Player of the Game. All right, Cedarian Morgan. Yeah. That's right. Cedarian, great, obviously, with all his accolades. You can give that to him every week. But I know we were talking about Kingston, and Kingston's going to win a lot of football games here. So congratulations to Cedarian Morgan. All right, Wildcat Play of the Game. Randy, pick your play, Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor.
It was an interception by Christian Smith that gave us a chance late in the football game. I mean, you can give it to Cedarian. Let's give it to somebody else. And, Kingston,
that really was the play that gave Benjamin Russell a chance to win the game.
We ran the football for about 40 or 50 yards on that last drive, but there was no part of you outside of a big play that felt like we were going to drive the football here tonight. You didn't have that feel because you couldn't run it. And you really couldn't control the line of scrimmage. You couldn't quit shooting your foot off to do any of those things. But Christian making that pick over there on the sideline, getting the ball down to the 10, and then Elijah Johnson, tip your hat to Elijah, who was cramping really, really bad over here as well. Elijah fighting through to get in for that touchdown, to close that gap, and to give us the lead by a point right there was a big play there in the ball game too. But a big-time play by Christian Smith.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Gave the Wildcats that chance, turned them over, cashed it in, took the lead. But, Opelika did what Opelika does. They drove the ball down the field, took the lead back, but we did have a chance there at the end. A quick update as we go off the air. Dayville has tied it at 21 now late in the fourth quarter. So, huge game. Guys, we'll shift our focus to a short week. We got to get to Central Clay at home, TV game of the week, statewide game of the week on Thursday.
After playing a physical game here, you're going to play a physical game against them. They're going to watch this film, and it's going to be even more slowed down than you see here tonight. So we got to play the way we did in the second half. If we play the way we did in the second half, we'll be in good shape. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I love that rivalry. It's a lot more conducive to extended rivalry for us here
no doubt.
In Elliott City, and a really good chance, I think, in the next classification change, just to tell you the numbers that that we'll see. We were 8 students away from being in 5A this last classification cycle, so we'll see if we're able to get down to 5A. But that would put us in that region with Elmore County and Clay Central. And look, across the way, that school across the way has got 220 more students per grade than we do.
Yep.
And you can beat them every once in a while.
And we had our chance.
But year in and year out, you don't match up. Whoever signed that contract needs to have their head examined. There's a lot of time. I love playing them.
Well,
and we hated their guts, but we were probably 25 students per grade smaller than them, whereas now we're 225 students. There's a point in time where things change a lot, and they have between these two programs, and I'm not backing out of it because we could have won that football game right there. But we got a pretty darn good team this year too, Brett.
Yeah, we have. And look, nothing to hang our heads down about. Got to get back to work, though. Clay Central Clay coming to the Sportplex next Thursday. Short week. That's going to wrap us up here on the Radney Funeral Home postgame show. Getting out at 10:15. Statewide scoreboard show already well underway. So a long first half. But I can finally throw this hieroglyphic sheet away. I don't ever have to look at that again, putting that down. Wildcats fall 25-20, but again, going to regroup and have a huge game next week against the Vols at the Sportplex. New Jumbotron, need everybody there. It's going to be a massive crowd, going to be a great environment. So, again, appreciate all of you watching and listening out there here on the Wildcat Football Network. Wes, always glad to see you. Appreciate what you do. Faith, so glad to have you on the sideline. First time with our crew. Sophie down there with the camera. Michaela up here running
they did great.
Yeah, Michaela up here running. Kane over here, man. That man right here, I can't say enough about him. And he's got wires and all kind of stuff spread out over here. So thumbs up to him. Yeah, and Randy's cramping and stretching. So we're going to get out of here while we still can. 25-20, Wildcats fall, but we'll be back with you next week for more Wildcat football. For our entire Wildcat Football Network crew, I'm Brett Pritchard saying we've enjoyed it. We hope you have. See you next time.